Family drama takes center stage as sibling rivalry between Nyako and her brother Wajahkoya spirals out of control. Can Lady J and Judge Black Cinderella bring peace? Or is this feud beyond repair? Watch till the end to find out if reconciliation is possible. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on more exciting content. Disclaimer: this content is for entertainment purposes only, no harm or offense intended.
As you have heard, is Wajahkoya. I happen to be the eldest brother to Nyako. So kidogo, let me talk about myself. Mimi tunafanya kazi mbalimbali. Mimi ni hustler, niseme tu hivyo. So kukakuja hii story ya TikTok some few months ago, like 1 year down the line. So katika hii harakati ya kuja kwa venye TikTok ilianza, and then my sister alikuwa sensational huku hivi, yeye ndiye alikuwa kidogo, yeye ndio wanamuita president. So alihappen kuanza kazi ingine ya feeding program ya kulea watoto, so ndiye akaniintroduce hapa TikTok. So katika hii harakati tukafanya kazi for like 8 months. Alafu hiyo kazi kidogo ilikuwa inategemea donation from well wishers. So kidogo kazi hiyo shughuli ikasimama. Baada ya hiyo shughuli kusimama, juu hapo ndio kidogo nilikuwa na devote most of my time on that project. Nikaacha kazi zangu nikaingia kwa kazi ya hiyo program. So venye hiyo kazi ilisimama, ikakuwa sasa kila mtu siaende tu kivyake, kila mtu atafute riziki mali anaweza pata. Katika hiyo harakati, juu hiyo shughuli ilisimama abruptly without notice. So tukabaki hapo hivyo, tunashindwa tunaweza fanya nini. Kidogo ikakuwa sasa wacha kila mtu arudi kazi yake, ile alikuwa amezoea, ile alikuwa nafanya. Nimekuwa nikifanya kazi yangu. In fact, me by professionally I do mining. Wanatuita blaster kwa Ministry of Mines and Geology. If you go there, hawa tu wa baruti hao wa Kware. So mimi nimekuwa nikifanya hiyo kazi for a very long time. Juu nilikuwa na kesi na one of my siblings, civil case tu kama hii. So I happened to be detained for 8 months. So katika hii harakati ya detention, ikakuwa sasa vidole zimechukuliwa, kila kitu, stakabadhi, my good conduct kidogo ikachafuliwa. So I've not been able to get back on my feet. So nimekuwa tu nikistruggle because I needed, unajua blasting you have to be licensed. So for you to get that license, unafaa kupeleka, since my file is with the Ministry of Mines and Geology, ile kitu watu renew monthly yearly ni license and good conduct. So I found my good conduct to be very cheeky. Juu hapo mbele iliandikwa pending case. So mimi being that gentleman, sijabother kuenda huko kuulizia. So I had to, ikabidi sasa nianze some other business, of which nilikuwa boda for me to keep on moving. So katika hii harakati ikakuwa yani naenda shughuli zangu narudi. Alafu kuna siku moja nikajipata niko kwa platform ya mtu anaitwa Pesh. Sasa kuingia kwa platform ya Pesh, alafu after that day ndio hizi mambo zikaanza. Me I didn't know Pesh. Unajua katika hapa hivi kuna watu venye wanataka kulimit wengine. There is freedom of association. So mi sikujua Pesh kwani ni adui na my sister, and then after hapo sasa jeshi yake yote ikaanza kunidhalilisha. So hapo ndio mambo ilianzia. Juu aliongea mambo mingi sana kunihusu. All along she has been talking ill about me, lakini nimekuwa tu nikinyamaza. So katika hiyo harakati tukajipata kwa hii tug of war.
1 minute. Nani alianza kukuongelea vibaya na kudhalilisha? Was it Pesh?
Judge.
Ni Nyako.
Okay.
Ni Nyako immediately after seeing me in Pesh's platform akaanza kuleta issues. All along she's been having issues with me since childhood, lakini hii ilivuka mpaka. Nikaona this is enough, and enough is enough. So that is how we started. Hivyo ndio tulijipata tuko kwa hii mambo mingi sasa. Ndikabidi for me because she has not been able to reach me, so nikaona the best place that naweza pata haki ni kwa hii koti. Juu jeshi yake kidogo naona wengine hapa hivi comment zao pia zileti shangwe kwangu. So nataka leo hii mambo tuimalize once and for all. In my childhood tukigrow up na Nyako alikuwa ni msichana mmoja, alikuwa very hardworking. Nyako alikuwa very conservative. Nyako ni mtu alikuwa anashughulika tu na mambo yake tukiwa wadogo. So katika hii harakati unajua kulikuwa na sibling rivalry katika tukigrow up. So father, unajua sisi tumelelewa ile design zile enzi kulikuwa na ubaguzi kwa nyumba kwa watoto. So akatake that advantage ubaguzi kwa nyumba. Juu unajua people from Western and Luo Nyanza kuna venye wanakuaga kwa family zao, wanakuaga kidogo wanaona huyu ndio the chosen one, huyu mwingine. So akatake that advantage. Kidogo ataniangaisha sana tukiwa mpaka watoto, lakini mimi sikuwahi fanya chochote kwake. Ndio juzi sasa amekuja hapa hivi kwa platform kuongea story ya family, about my mother, about my father, about our paternity. Oh gosh.
Your Honor, do you need me to prepare some evidence to this to help you?
Yeah, I need those evidence, please.
Okay.
Okay. Madam. This is from his explanation, and I'll need the whole evidence, the whole recordings of what you've heard him, right? Unajua kenye cha kufanya, sindio? Please prepare that. As Madam Prosecutor is preparing that, I want to be addressing Mr. Wajahkoya. Comment session, wachana nayo. Kuna watu wanatembea academic dwarfs. It's not a matter of ulifika education university ama standard 4 ama standard 3. Kuna watu maisha ijawafunza, either they are matamushi, either they do not care about the other recipient of the insult. So compensation hata sisi tunaitwa maiti hapa kotini. Don't worry about them. If you are addressing the court, avoid kusoma pale chini, because at the end of the day you can't change someone thinking about you, right? I want you to know that you are somebody. I'm not looking at I have seen some insults and everything. I'm not looking at you from that definition. That is why it was important for me to give you the mic. You tell us about you, right? And you went straight ahead ukatuambia the issue. I take it as ni kitu ambayo iko mzito kwa roho yako and you just had to let it out, right? But apart from hearing what you've just said, nataka uniambie tu kidogo, right? Nyako being Nyako right now, nani mkubwa? Wewe ndo mkubwa, sio? Your mic is muted.
Mimi ndio mkubwa.
And umezungumzia swala la sibling rivalry even when you were a child, and umeguzia pia family feuds zenye zinaanza ukiwa wadogo. I want you to understand that all of us here, we have families and our families are not perfect. Hata mimi, if I tell my story here, people will take screenshots and it will become a whole lot of scenario on TikTok. So I'll avoid saying that. But what you've just said is what I want to clarify. Kwa kweli, the gentleman sitting in this screen, amezungumzia akisema, and I like the words, it's not about being tribal. Waluya, Wajaluo, ama hizi kabila zingine, sijaisikia kwa Kikuyu, labda wako nayo. Waluya, mimi ni Mluya, Wajaluo, those are the issues we fight as we are growing up. Kuna tu ule mwenye labda akipeana pesa kwa wazazi anaonekana wa maana, kuna ule mmoja anaonekana kama huyu ni mtu useless. Our parents choose that. If I tell you that mimi ndo ule useless kwa familia yangu, I won't be lying. You understand? So this is issue that we'll talk about it on another day at length. I think, Madam Prosecutor, you already had a submission from me. I really wanted to talk about this, but I'll talk about it another day. We continue with Mr. Wajahkoya. Nyako came to the TikTok platform and she talked about your mom, who is everyone's mom. She talked about your father, who is everybody's father, but she mentioned the issue of paternity on a live video, right? And it did not sit well with you because now these are people, mama ni mtu mzima sana kwa, yani ni mtu mkubwa sana kwa maisha ya binadamu, na baba pia ni mtu mkubwa sana kwa binadamu. History yote ilikufanya ukaisi aje? Have you ever had a direct communication with Nyako? And guys, please, you can see the sensitivity of this matter. Please don't bully the gentleman. Mr. Wajahkoya, how did you feel about the whole thing? And do you have communication with Nyako directly? Moja kwa moja.
Nyako communication ya Nyako inakuwa on and off. Juu Nyako any given minute she can block, she can unblock. Sa zile ako na shida na unblock. Sa ile ako kwa raha zake haezi kukublock. Juu it is not the first time this lady she's blocking me. Imekuwa happen hata before kidogo tuanze hii mambo ya foundation. Nyako amekuwa Germany for like 20 years or so. Tangu hiyo siku, hizo miaka zote sijakuwa into contact na Nyako. Na Nyako amekuwa kifight for my downfall since childhood. Look here, tulikuwa my brother mmoja anaitwa landlord. Aliwaga mlevi. So katika harakati yake ya kulewa ukuja napiga kelele kwa ploti nini, tunasumbuana. So kuna siku alikuja na mambo zake mingi, hii tu kuzoeana. Nikamfight. Sasa kumfight nikafanya so many injuries kwake. So katika harakati venye alisikia tu nimepiga landlord, alitumia landlord pesa, landlord akaenda hospitali, landlord kutoka hospitali ikakuwa lani aje. Kwanza hizo pesa zilitumwa kwa namba yangu. Kutuma akanipigia after very long time. Kushika akaniambia lani aje nimetuma pesa hapo hivyo kwa hiyo namba yako, na hiyo pesa ikukuwa yake, it was around 30,000. Nikamwambia sasa nifanyaje? Ati hiyo pesa tumia landlord, ni yake ya kwenda OC. So mimi kidogo nikamuuliza nimtumie yote, akaniambia pana, baki na ngiri 5 mtumie 25,000. So nikatuma hiyo pesa. After 1 week, kutumia tu landlord hiyo pesa, after 1 week the policeman came knocking at my door. Na hivyo ndo nilienda for like 8 months. na saa hizo niko na family, mimi ndio the breadwinner kwa familia yangu. Mtoto wangu mkubwa by then alikuwa form 2, mwingine anafanya class 8 na mwingine ako grade 1. So watoto wangu walipitia, na later on nikarealize kumbe ni yeye ali-initiate for my arrest. Baadaye waka withdraw the case after making me suffer. Forget about that, hiyo si issue hapa, lakini these are the things that have zimefanya tukajipata kwa hii kona. With the time ikaenda, baadaye atakuja anipigie simu after kutoka nini. She never bothered about my family, she never bothered venye watoto wangu wanaendelea. Wife yangu alikuwa na very hectic time, na nimepitia mengi sana kwa hii family, and then that is why kidogo naona mimi black sheep. That is the way they brand me. Only 2 of them, but the rest of my siblings are very comfortable with me. So sijui ni nini utakaga kwa maisha yangu, lakini all in all, Mungu si adhumani, kila mtu ana wake. So ika happen baadaye, after 2 or 3 years atakuja na hii form ya TikTok na hii whatever, ndio tutaanzaga kucommunicate. Sasa katika harakati ya kucommunicate, kuna some few WhatsApp messages alikuwa ananitumiaga hapa hivi, kidogo nikimjibu ananiblock. Blocking ajanza leo ama jana ama juu ya hii story, imekuwa ni the order of her day. So me, I'm not in any position to communicate with her, and even I don't want to communicate with her, your honor. Tafadhali.
The conversation was trying to say something kwamba ulimkata na panga ukamuumiza, ulitaka kumuua ndugu yako. We are going to avoid all that because not because it's not important. This is someone from a prison, if I understand, for 8 months. Kuna kale ka prison feeling that obviously works on your mental health, and whether you are remorseful or not, ukikaa siku moja siku mbili under 48 hours in prison, you will come out there either changed or either worse. So we are going to look into that. We are going to look into that later. Sisa hizi, but this gentleman sat down here and said something which I'd love to say and comment a little bit. In a family feud, ukiita polisi hakuji kusolve, polisi anakuja kutenganisha. Either atachukua baba ama mama ampeleke korokoroni because it is in the profession and it is in the law. Hata kuja kukuambia mpendane ama mfanyane nini, polisi anakuja according to what amesomea. This is a family feud that got so serious, not undermining the fact that you are on the wrong ama the whole scenario shouldn't have happened, ukamkata, ukafanya nini. But guys, we are learning from this gentleman here. Ukiita polisi kwa your siblings or whoever, hawakuji, they don't care about family. They are not coming there to unite. They come to destroy further. Why? He has just said with his mouth, was kati alienda 8 months in prison, familia yake hata kukula, because he was the breadwinner. So you see, there are other people in this picture. It's not just him. So I believe that will be my only comment on that. And mwenye ako na akili atachukua what we've just said. I want to ask you a question again, because now I'm cross-examining you. When you say utaki kuongelesha dada yako, and you also mentioned something about paternity test, right? If it is in your own will, because already the information is out in the public, if it is in your own will, before we get the records of whatever Madam Prosecutor has prepared, if it is in your own will, could you kindly share to us, now that she released an information, what was this information and how do you want to respond to that? I want hiyo swala ya paternity. You are muted. You are muted.
Sorry. Are you unanipata? Hello. Yeah, Yuaona, hebu kidogo nirekebishe kitu hapa. Mi ni boxer. Na boxer haendagi vita na nini, haendagi vita na silaha. So hiyo mambo ya panga sijui walitoa wapi hiyo version ya panga. Ya mimi kidogo ilikuwa ni discipline. Nilidiscipline mtu. I never used any weapon during that time. Mi najiamini. So hiyo kando. Hii mambo ya paternity, I don't know where it came from, cause hata father ama mother sikuwahi sikia wakitusema hii mambo kwa mdomo yao. Forget about paternity. Kuna hadi venye wazazi wetu walikufa, ati they died of HIV and AIDS. Hivyo iko kwa public domain hapa hivi. Yaani kila mtu hapa hivi kidogo ako na itilafu, mimi, wazazi na watoto wetu wengine. Paternity mpaka sahii anataka ku divide and rule this family, of which we won't allow her to do that. Juu anataka kutenganisha, kusegregate some of my siblings, of which sahii sisi ni watu wakubwa. Yuaona, hakuna venye sahii naweza simama hapa mbele yako niseme I'm in my mid 40s. Sahii nataka kujua mali nilizaliwa, ama sahii nataka kukulea watoto wangu. It is high time we stop this shenanigans. Juu ile kitu mimi inaniudhi sana. Forget about paternity. Juu hata yeye labda juu hata mali alitoka. Ile kitu nataka kusema, usiongelele wazazi wetu ni marehemu. Mama alikufa, baba alikufa. So just let them rest in peace. Hii mambo ya kidogo, sijui alikufa na hii, sijui huyu alifanya hii, mamangu sijui alitembea na huyu, sijui babangu alikuwa anafanya hivi. That is nonsense. So for paternity, I don't know where she got this information from, not unless she comes here and explains herself. That is my only wish. Na kusema ati kuongea naye ama nini, huu mwanamke ni kigeugeu. Sasa utaongea na yeye the next minute kidogo atakublock. So hii imekuwa ni her usual cup of tea. So hivyo tu ndio naweza explain hapa hivi. Mi siongeagi mingi sana because I don't have much words to say, but the only thing that is really affecting me up to date hii mambo ya paternity na death ya wazazi wangu. Tafadhali, it is very painful. Juu hata sahi mali nilikuwa nafanya kazi ama area nilikuwa na mingo ama mali watu wananijua sahi siezi hustle in peace. There was a place nilienda nikaambiwa huyu we ni mtoto haramu. Sasa mimi na irika yangu mtu ananiambia tu we ni mtoto haramu. Sijakuwa at peace tangu hizi stories zianze. Na kazi siwezi fanya, siwezi hasoleani kwa amani. Juu ni mtu kidogo akifikaga huku jitangaza, ujionyesha mbele ya watu. So
Madam, Your Honor, I have an objection. Can I proceed?
No.
Can I?
No. Senior Counsel Papa, I recognize your presence in the court. I'll give you.
Thank you.
I have not finished examining.
So you arrive court as you mute, please. Arrive as you mute. Miss Sonke, correspond.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak and drop, guys, 1 minute so I can give space for other people. On this case, where I stand, my honor, Wajahkoya is a very humble man. I've seen you around, but personally, I felt like you went and solved your problem in the wrong spaces. This is a family issue, and you took your family issue somewhere that is not needed. I did not need to know your problem. Today we are here because of what you did. So I'm so disappointed and
What
I'm
did I
just
do?
saying, no, it's okay. It's my
Tell
point.
them
It's all
what I
right.
did.
No, it's all right. I'm just talking what I feel about this case. And I'm dropping for other people to
Now,
step in.
Madam Sonke, let me wacha nikukat short.
No,
Wewe
don't.
umeanza na my profile picture. You know that profile picture is not Pesh. That is my wife. Niko naye kwa hiyo profile picture.
All right.
So
I'm sorry.
hiyo direction nataka kuchukua.
All right. I'm not going on your profile picture. But you've done more than that. You've done more than the profile picture. And people like us that have been watching and following, me personally, I'm disappointed and I want this court to find you guilty. Drop.
When you judge.
Thank you.
When you
Wajahkoya, breathe in, breathe out. Focus.
Yes, hello. Yes.
Tutapata tu chance ya cross examine. Wacha tu nimalize 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me just cross examine him. Just 2 minutes, yeah? Because the sensitivity of this case, I can see there's already public judgment. And already has been amefungwa na public, members of the public. I want to say mimi sijui exactly what has been happening. The madam prosecutor is going to play some records and from there we are going to understand a lot of things. But wacha tu nimalize cross examine, then I'll give everyone a chance to cross examine him. Please guys, kesi iko mbele yetu, it's going to be like that. It's going to be but social media can go to a point where someone feels like wacha tu aondoke kwa hii maisha. Let us be kind with our comment. I'm just requesting that. Please, we can be kind for just this section only. And then maybe we can continue with what we are doing later. Allow this man to voice out and speak from his heart. Thank you so much. 2 minutes before I'm done with you, Mr. Wajahkoya. There are other siblings in the picture. Na umeelezea ikoti ukasema wako sawa na wewe, you have a good relationship with other siblings, and you also said ulitumia jina kama mwanamuke, huyu mwanamuke. That was in reference to your sister. Where is all this coming in, and what are you feeling about Nyako right now? We are here. It is so sad. Your parents' cause of death has to be revealed on TikTok, and I understand that this is part of the pain in your heart. We've understood that clearly. We are going not to talk about that because let's respect the death. Hata kama mtu alikufa na gonorrhea, I don't really want to hear that information. Death is part of life, and we really do not hata sisi tuko na relatives wako na ukimwi, ndio tunangojea waingie kaburini. So it's not a whole issue to come on live. I don't know whatever text content is, she said that, but let me just ask on finalizing, how does Nyako make you feel? How? Unasikia aje about Nyako? If you could just tell her from your heart. Tuambie, fungua mic. Tuambie tu. So just summarize that and then we go to the cross-examining, the evidence and the cross-examination, because I can see people are here.
Nyako, sina shida na Nyako, lakini Nyako akona loose mouth. And that loose mouth imefanya hata huko nyumbani asikizani na watu. Hata shosho yangu ama hata ama uncles huko. Sai kidogo Nyako anaishi kwa dunia yake. Juu hata watoto wetu, hata even my siblings waongei na yeye. So that is Nyako for you. Ako tu kwa dunia yake, yeye huaga tu ni kupanganga tu, kazi yake ni kupanganga, kuropoka. Relationship yangu na yeye
Madam Judge, I think we are getting out of order, please. And I'm raising an objection. Can I be given an opportunity to say something? So that we follow the court. This is a court. It's not mchamba no or something. Please.
Relevance to what I just quoted. Please.
Let's stick.
Let's give me that 2 minutes, please. There is relevance to what I'm asking this gentleman here. Please. Please, I understand your objection. You'll come in after just I'm finished with you right now. Umetuambia about Nyako. Do you have anything?
Shall I have a minute just to calm issues down a little bit, Your Honor? Yeah. Papa Wemba, I think this Wajahkoya talking here can be very triggering, especially to people who love and support Nyako. This court session will naturally be triggering to you guys. But I need you to realize that each and every person has a right of speech. Everyone has a right to have a say. So you have to sit with that discomfort of being triggered by his words. You have to sit with that discomfort. It's uncomfortable, I know. Now that is what is making you, Papa Wemba, unmute, wanting to stop him. You cannot stop somebody from speaking their story. You understand? That is his story. So allow him that chance to speak. He is not here to destroy anybody. Yeah, he requested for this. Allow him that chance, kindly.
Let me add on that. Senior Counsel Papa Wemba, this is a civil case. Now, in a civil case, the relevance of why I'm cross-examining Mr. Wajahkoya, it's a family. To social media tumekuja tu kwa ile tumesikia na ile tumeona. Hii ni undani, za ndani ndio tunataka za ndani, because I can never, even if I know you Papa Wemba, I can never describe your family. Siwezi describe nyanya, uncle.
Your mic, Your Honor. Your mic, Your Honor. You're not very audible.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, you're clear, but
I was saying this, Papa Wemba, the relevance of me cross-examining Mr. Wajahkoya, it's because regardless of all the drama, you cannot tell him about his uncle, his shosho, his what. The sensitivity of this issue, imefika watu wengine wawili wako kwa kaburi. Walikufa miaka na miaka. You understand? So we can only hear from his mouth. I just want him to express his feeling. It's now or never. I can see from the comment section, kuna tu profiling, watu wamejudge, watu wamedo this. And mimi naona hiyo picha. You see when you are rejected everywhere you go and you feel like people, you just never had a here where you can express yourself. These things get to suicidal. We can't describe this family. It's either Nyako describes the family, which she has done, ama she can come and do, and it is either Wajahkoya describes this family. So wacha tu tumalao 2 minutes alafu ukuje. It's not as criminal, it's civil. Please, I want to just ask you, we summarize because of the heat, yeah? Kuna chacha sasa, yeah? Please, when you say, of course you've told us about Nyako, ni mdomo mrefu, anapayuka sana, akona panganga, and she doesn't just, I think she doesn't understand her limits, yeah? What about you? Now I want to hear about you. Because on self-revelation, Wajahkoya, and with the age you just mentioned here, I believe unajijua, nimeona watu wanasema uko 70. Wewe mwenyewe kwa mdomo yako umesema uko 40. We just go with what you've said. I don't want to know what comment section inasema. They cannot tell me about you. But knowing that self-revelation, yeah? Do you think do you think you're perfect? Do you think kuna vitu? Because I know myself, I know where I'm perfect and I know. Do you think there's something that might have happened that you'd love to use these 2 minutes, yeah?
It's turned on.
I've heard about Nyako's imperfection. What about you? Now tell me about you. Mike.
Nobody is perfect, Your Honor. Everybody akona flaws zake. So when it comes to perfection, hakuna mtu yuko perfect, but kidogo Nyako ni bully, lakini this time around bully for quite a long time. This time around I won't allow her to bully me anymore. Juu kidogo unaona hapa hivi watu wanaona ati alikuwa ananisaidia. Mimi Nyako hajai nisaidia, hata hii familia yetu hajai saidia. Hakuna mtu Nyako, hakuna mtu sasa anaweza stand tall kwa hii family aseme Nyako amemsaidia. Ni juzi tu kidogo ameanza hii shughuli yake ya foundation hapa hivi. Sasa hiyo ndio watu tukakuja kwa limelight, watu wakaanza kuona ati tunasaidika. Yeye mwenyewe hawezi jisaidia, atasaidiaje watu kaa sisi? Mimi niko na family. Mtu akikutumia like 20,000 ama 30,000 at the end of the year, yeye amekusaidiaje? Si ameboost to the little ile kidogo una earn wa kuboost nayo. So hii mambo ya kusaidiwa, mimi si kiwete, mimi ni mtu nafanya kazi zangu all along. Mimi niko in my mid 40s. So hebu imagine hii TikTok na age yangu, sasa hii ndio kidogo. Hizo time zote nilikuwa naishi wapi ama nilikuwa najisaidiaje? Na hii kazi ya siku mbili ya sijui ya kulisha machokora. So rule that out. Kila mtu ana bidii yake kwa hii maisha. So kwa Nyako mimi I don't want to pretend here that I'll be sorry to her ama I'll be remorseful to her. She started it all, let her end it all by herself. Mimi sitaki kujua venye ataimaliza. So that is my only plea, Your Honor.
Last quick question. Do you have a source of income right now?
For now niko na kidogo sana, haifiki ile kiwango. You know, during those days when I used to commute from Nairobi to Kisumu twice in a week. Kulikuwa na job ingine nilikuwa nayo huko, kuna some concrete company in Kisumu. I used to work on them on contract basis. So nikapen kuati nikifanya kazi mara 2 kwa wiki, and then the all of these days hizi wiki zingine zimebaki nilikuwa na side hustle ya boda. So kidogo hiyo boda sasa hivi vijana wamejaa kwa kiwanja, and then the age does not allow me sasa kubishana na mavijana. Juu kidogo unaweza pigwa ngumi. Juu au sasa ndio ana take over. So for now I'm just waiting for next year to see if I can renew my explosives permit. Ndio tena nirudi kwa kiwanja nianze kutafuta kazi. For now I don't have any other source of income. Sahi ni my sister wananisaidia and the well wishers, of which I'm not very comfortable. I'm not used to begging. Yeah. So that is it.
We have all heard from but Mr. Wajahkoya, please would you mute? We have all heard from Mr. Wajahkoya. I just wanted him to have his moment. I didn't want to steal the moment from him, because sometimes when you are not heard, yeah, ini kesi ambayo ni civil, maarifa itaweza kushinda ile malumbano, right? Like confrontations, yeah? Either you use wisdom or you are confrontational. But at the end of the day, it is a court and we are allowed to object. This is where I come in. We're allowed to object. David, can you mute?
Yes, you are.
We are allowed to object. Geoffrey, please, a little bit. We are allowed to object. We are also allowed to, interject. But I just didn't want to steal his moment, and he has had it, yeah? So let me give the mic to Papa Wemba, and then I want after ni Papa Wemba. Woi Mungu, nisikuite Papa Wemba, sorry. Ni Papa Wemba ma ni Papa na?
Ni Papa Wemba, yes. You're right, Your Honor.
Okay.
Now,
and then after that, we'll give the mic to Geoffrey. And then from there, please, because of Madam Prosecution Office, yeah, From there, Papa Wemba and Geoffrey, and then we just have Madam Prosecutor, playing the records, right, on what she has prepared. Papa Wemba, please, short and precise and relevant. Please.
Very clear. Madam, Your Honor, I have the reason why I was objecting, I just wanted to understand, because this is a court of law. Going by what we've been witnessed, or what we have witnessed happening here, people have been getting assisted, helped, and in most cases they've been an accused and an accuser. Now, you said this is a civil case. Fine, because I find it a bit odd. I might be wrong, that he was explaining and talking about this person who is not in the court, and also some language that he was using, which I found that are not suitable to the court. Being a court of law, I believe, and I've been following you and what people have been saying. The language of the court, when somebody goes out of the way, somebody should interject or raise an objection and correct that. So, both of us, most of us, have been on this platform for quite some time, not too long as others, just maybe a year or so, and we know what has been happening. And when somebody's lying, we will be able, and most of this comment section, if you've been reading comment section, you realize that some of the things that this guy is saying are not true rather. Because when, for example, when somebody says that so-and-so has not been helping me, and he is on the record saying himself, oh, so-and-so has been helping me a lot before, that is being not truthful to the court. The accuser or the other person is not here to defend herself on that, But I'm not defending. I'm not defending anyone. But I'm just being truthful and for what I've seen and what has been happening here, and all of us know. So that's what I wanted to come in and say, that as much as you guys are listening to him, let us also tell him to use the court language, and then state facts, whereby if the accuser comes here, or whoever he is accusing comes here, when she comes in with another story or comment section, I think the court members down here, they are able to articulate or tell you or bring records that what he's saying is not true. That's what I wanted to say. So as much as we're listening and also giving him a platform to talk, let us also make sure that he sticks to the line and also mind the court language. That's what I wanted to say. I'm not objecting what he's saying, but use the correct language and also stick to the rules of the court. That's why I say this is a court of law, not a Mchambano platform. That's what I said. If you can remember when I interjected, that's what I wanted to correct. That's all. So the accuser is not here. Let him stick to the facts. Mind his language. I don't want to interfere with the court process, but let us be also honest. That's all. Thank you.
That's so kind of you. We take it into consideration. Mr. Wajahkoya, there we have your emotions captured on camera. I know you might want something to say, but sometimes wisdom is more powerful than strength, right? Everyone in this court, wisdom is more powerful than strength. We appreciate that submission, and so I'm not going to allow Mr. Wajahkoya to respond to that because it could lead us to another directive, right? Let me go to Geoffrey. Geoffrey, say something quickly, and then we go to, I don't know, not to undermine, but if you want to request to say something quickly, but I feel like for the interest of time, Geoffrey should say something, and then...
Your Honor, may I check the mic? May I interject for 1 minute?
Your Honor,
just one.
Mine is just.
Geoffrey, 1 minute, kindly. So I have. I wanted to literally call to your attention, the attention of the public. Let me just come on the big screen and just make sure it's clear here. Because not many people realize that some of the things they do on TikTok are actually unacceptable. They are time-barred. They're totally time-barred. They are outdated. They will not work on this platform anymore. We do not use mob mentality on TikTok anymore. We refuse mob mentality on this app. It will not work. So if you're there on the comment section thinking that you can come on a platform with that mob mentality, that is the TikTok of 2023. We are no longer doing that. So you cannot say, oh, unfollow the host, do that, do what? You cannot do that. That is not the TikTok we have now. All right. So come to the court and adhere. You can comment the way you want, no worries. But do not get into this head frame where you're thinking, oh, we're going to come as a mob, we're going to do this. Not anymore. TikTok has moved on. We've got many, many new faces on this app that are doing exceptionally well. We don't have the TikTok of 2023 where we only had a few people on the limelight. Please go, be watchful, see what is happening on this app, learn from it, and get comfortable with it. Thank you. No mob mentality in the comments. Thank you, Your Honor. I apologize for the time taken.
Okay, Your Honor, to add on that, thank you. I agree to Madam Prosecutor, guys. We might not agree with what some of these people are saying on the guest, but if you have something, I think it's only fair. Just send a request, and I think Madam Prosecutor will be in a position to put you up and then say what you think is not correct. I think that is how we can correct one another. I might not agree with some of things that either Madam Judge or Prosecutor, whoever is here is saying, but the only thing I can do, I can come here and square or bring my case and argue my case on the floor. So I think that is the correct way. Thank you so much. I will drop. Allow me to go to attend to another case. Your judge, I know the court is on, is on, so please. Thank you so much. Allow me to drop.
Geoffrey, please take the mic. Geoffrey, please take the mic. I think I'm going to direct this court.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mine was just an opinion, and I don't know how people are going to take it. I think this court is going to lose its meaning. Its meaning when everybody will be coming here, representing their case, and the fundamental aim in that their case is to seek help. You see, because if you listen very carefully to Wajahkoya, yeye story yake si mambo ya kesi, anataka usaidizi. We can't work like that. This is a court. If things can't be solved here, then we should just look for something else. This court is going to lose its meaning. Because unajua mtu akikuja hapa aseme vitu juu ya mtu mwingine because is seeking sympathy. Your Honor, I promise you, this court, it won't be this much serious the way you see it. So, if anybody has got a problem, come here, present your problem. If the case involves the other party, all of them should be here, saying and listening to the case. If it can't be solved, Your Honor, you will present the case to another level. But you coming here, kuharibu jina ya the other side, ili sisi to sympathize with you, it won't work here in the court. This is a court. We should respect the court. We should take or listen to every case. But isifikie ile place ya sai niko jobless. No, that is not what we are doing here. Everybody has got a problem. We are here 1.7, 1,700, 1,800 viewers. Kila mtu ako na shida zake. This is a court. We came here to solve cases. Mambo na mtu ana kazi na mtu ako nayo, that is not what we should be doing. I'm just requesting as one of the people on the bench. Thank you, Your Honor.
Geoffrey, I ask you.
I request to have a mic.
Can I say something?
Okay, please, you will, but let me just respond. I asked a question to Mr. Wajahkoya if he has any source of income. The reason was not because I want to rally people to contribute money for him. There's something I said when we started. Unaona hii kesi, as a sitting judge, wezi approach without wisdom, right? There's something I'm trying to establish from him when I ask when I ask if he has a case of income. And I'm sorry to say this, I'll explain why I did that. Sometimes kuna kawivu ama kuna ka frustration kako mahali. Inaweza kuwa wivu anaonea Nyako. Inaweza kuwa frustration kwa maisha yake, anaona mimi sina lolote. Sasa watu hawanioni. Unaelewa? Inaweza kuwa pia hana wivu, hana frustration, lakini hajapata ile settlement ya life. It's one thing for people to give you something to eat. They can give you a fish to eat. Alafu binadamu tuko na mazoea ya mtu anaweza kupea kitu, ndio amekupea na roho safi, lakini ulimi yake itaharibu shukrani yako kwa moyo wako. Why? Because amekufanyia kitu, lakini atatembea akiambia kila mtu, huyo nilimnunulia suruali, ule nilimnunulia socks, ule nilimfanya akakuwa nani. Vitu hizi zinaweza fanya mtu ndio una shukrani alikutendea, lakini pia omera. What? Unaelewa? So when I asked him a question about income, this platform is not just limited to TikTok. He made a point about a certain letter stuck at Ministry of Mines and Geology. What if, because everyone who knows the history of Judge Black Cinderella, I am an ex-girlfriend to the third most powerful politician in this country. What if I could pull some strings? I just wanted to understand this man. I just wanted to understand his life. He's not here to beg. And if he begs, it is also not a crime. Someone can say, mimi simpay, mimi nitampea. But truly, that question had relevance. Because why? If I'm going to sit on this case, I swear to God, hata sitaingilia Nyako na sitaingilia huyu gentleman. Because whatever this guy is saying, iko kwa familia zetu. But the thing is, we don't have TikTok platforms to come and air out our views. We still have the family preservation of their dirt. These are dirtiness that have been washed outside. So nikimuuliza income hata haombi. Please, aki sijui, I think at this point, Madam Prosecutor, sijui mbona anachukiwa na si ati ni huruma na mpa, but chance yake ni, let him have this moment. Whatever the outcome of...
Judge, allow me to just ask a quick question for clarity. I've been listening along. For me, and probably for others in the public here, I'm not clear on what the case is and what remedy Wajahkoya is actually seeking from this court. If we could clarify those, because what I heard him say, she started it, she must finish it. I really don't know or understand what the real case is and what he wants the court to do. Could you please clarify that? Because we've had a lot of Kiswahili and English and we are not clear on the case.
Now. Tukimfukuza, I can only say on behalf of what I think. Akiwa hapa mwenyewe, hata sikuwa nimefika pale, nilikuwa nimuulize, jamani Mr. Wajahkoya, koti hii unaomba ikusaidie wapi? But guys in the comments...
No. Judge. No, let me finish because I'll drop just now. When you take a case into your court, you need to understand what is the case before you start having all this Kiswahili and English for the last how long. So I have asked you now, what is the case? Before we get to what do you want from the court, what is the case? Case ni gani?
It's a civil case and it is under family feuds. We are solving family feuds, and I begged the members of the public.
So when somebody comes to court and say I have a family feud, don't you first ask what is this feud? What is the case? So that you know whether the submissions are relevant or not to whatever conclusion you're going to get to.
Kindly.
No, I am asking what is the case? What is the case? Family feud. What family feud? Mami, hapa leo
we need to understand about the case. We need to understand about the case.
What is the case?
Yeah.
What is the case? What are we
I
working
think
towards?
judge is right. The only problem is this is judge is right. This is a home court.
Mbona msipe mtu chance? Amekuwa pale anasema kesi yake. Hamjalawa aongee, mumesema aende, mumemfukuza. Surely that is a binadamu. Wacha aseme hata kama ataongea upuzi. At the end of the ruling nitamwambia hiyo ni upuzi.
Judge usirike, please.
No, nakasirika because some people just make it about TikTok. This is not about Nyako. Hata mimi hapa I don't know Nyako atanisaidia wapi. Unaelewa? So siwezi kuja niseme leo kwa sababu ndugu yake aliniambia Nyako ako na mdomo mrefu nitamtukana. Allow people to express themselves. Mukimkata short na mumfukuze, tutajua shida iko wapi. How are we helping this family? We will just enjoy the fact that wanaanikana. Mama alikufa na ukimwi, huyu naye hana pesa, huyu ni mlevi, huyu anapigananga, huyu ametoka jela miezi 8. Tumewasaidia aje? Tumesikiza na tukakatalize. Please, allow this man to talk. It is now or never. Amekuja kotini, wacha aongee tu. Hata kama atasema upuzi.
No one has chased him away. He just ran out of...
A lot of bullying. Wacha aongee tu, please. I'm just asking. Hakuna vile nitajua shida ya Wajahkoya kutokea kwa mdomo yako mimi. Unaona? Wacha tu aseme yeye ndiye anajua shida yake kwa wapi. Tumemsikia hapa, ninaona elements of mental challenge. Hama mjaona? I'm doing something here. I'm cross-examining him. I'm taking points. I'm writing something. Sijasema notes zangu, but because it is Nyako, now we have to disregard the court. It is not fair. Huyo mtu anakaa kona shida zake. Watu wamesema ni njaa, but I see more than that. I see someone that feels less of a person. And he thinks his problem is Nyako. Nyako on the other side, I've not heard from her, so I don't know what she thinks about her brother. But I was asking him, afadhali aseme na mdomo yake ndo tuende to judge. Tafadhali. Please. This court is just fair. Anybody, hata mwendazimu, anaweza kuja akae kizibani na aseme, mimi si chizi vile watu wanasema. Allow him. Moderator, nitafutie the plaintiff. This, we can't bully him.
I will find him. Your Honor, may I take the mic 1 minute, please?
Relevant, we cannot.
Yeah. So I will get
Madam Prosecutor, I have seen family that mtu anajinyonga, familia inaanza kumzika na pesa mzuri. But when he was alive, he never felt that love. Hii shida iko kwa familia zetu. We all know this. Hata mimi iko. Hata wewe Lady Jacqueline iko. Hii shida ni kubwa na imeshinda watu. Because the moment you try to talk, unajua, utaambiwa wewe ni mdogo, utaambiwa wewe ni nani, nani mzazi wako anakukosea, ama ni dada yako. Please, we cannot do this. We just don't need to bully this guy. It's now or never. Usaidizi yake itatoka kwa Mungu. And because of what you've just said, whoever brought Ali Drop, yeah? Let me tell you something. It's like you're undermining Black Cinderella because of what you've heard about Black Cinderella. I might not be a real judge of High Court, but I'm saying this and I will make it happen. I just said it. I'm an ex-girlfriend to the third most powerful politician in the country of Kenya. I will make a call. I know that I don't have the source or the money to establish what happened between him and his former job, but I will try. Peni mtu chance. Jaribu tu. Wezi jua Mungu atasema, go with it. We revoke your license. We unrevoke your license. Just give everybody a chance. Simple. Nimeomba tu.
Good morning, court of TikTok of
That's
Kenya.
not how we do it, my love. Just mute, please. Just remain muted if you don't mind. Your Honor, I have Wajahkoya in the comments, but he's not requested. Oh, here, he's requested. He's coming back. Okay. So, Your Honor, before any other conversations, I have Wajahkoya back. I'll put him back on the big screen. But shall I say this, that I'm just going to repeat again what I said before, is that we no longer have the need for mob justice on TikTok. We no longer, I'm going to say this again, we no longer have the need for armies and mob justice on TikTok. We no longer have the need for it. Tafadhali, relax kwa comment section, listen, okay, to the judge, take us through the case. You don't need to come up here and defend anybody. You're wasting your time, your energy, and perhaps even your resources. Nobody needs to be defended here. Please relax. Kakwa comments follow. If this live is not for you, swipe to the next one. Nobody is forcing you to be here. Please allow us to give Wajahkoya a chance to have his say in court. This is his day in court. Please do not come to undermine this court. Thank you. All right, so I'll put Wajahkoya on the big screen now. Thank you.
Wajahkoya, thank you for coming back. Please do not feel threatened about whatever thing is happening. It is the nature. That's why I said this case is very sensitive, right? Nyako is a people's person. Kuna vile we unamjua kama dadako, but kuna vile watu wanamjua nje. So you might say akona mdomo mrefu, this and that. You grew up with her, you know her. Hawa nao wanamjua. She's their icon. She's their president of TikTok, right? But regardless, we are going to focus with this. You have all your human rights. You have your freedom of association and speech. Please take it. Don't allow anybody to strip you that. Whether unaendeshanga boda boda, I don't care. In my world, as a personal person, mutu wa boda boda, mutu wa maid, mutu wa nani, they have equal rights in my eye. So I see you as a gentleman who has some of the things that are heavy in your heart. And today, without even being limited to TikTok, we are going to do something. Let us just hope that God is also going to take charge over this case. We proceed. Madam Joff, thank you so much, Senior Counsel Geoffrey. Madam Goddess, you wanted to say something? Please keep it respectful, relevant, and short and precise. Also, Madam Brina, you can say something. Madam Min Jaden, you can say something as well, and David. And then we go to the records. Mimi nilitaka tu explain. Kwa record, ndo tuneza mushika na kama kosa fulani. Na kama kako kataonekana. Saa hizi tu, sisi tumetaka tu tusikie. Unaelewa? So take the mic.
Goddess of the Moon, the mic is yours now. Goddess of the Moon.
Okay, excuse my manners, Madam Speaker. It's my first time on court. And I apologize. So the reason why I'm up here is because the court should be fair, especially when you want to listen to a story that contains two parties. I think the other party should be available too. And if they don't even appear on court, the case is paused until the other party is available. So since Madam President is not around and the brother is here.
That is not that objection. I overrule it under the law of Kenya. Listen, if one party fails to come to court, right, and there is no representative of that case, right? This court of law, hiyo kesi itahairishwa, alafu kuna summons zitapelekwa kwa the other party kwamba alikuwa anafaa na hakufika, kwa hivyo labda amepigwa fine ama amepewa onyo akuje, si ndio? But now this is a mock TikTok court, right? And this is a civil case, right? I started by telling people, naomba comment section, mushare live Nyako. The story ya Nyako and the prosecutor has not been good. Nyako don't know me from anywhere, right? Na hii kitu, hata Nyako akisema another day I want to come and respond, we take it. But for now, since Nyako is not around, this gentleman atajisikiza pale. Akijisikiza pale si ati yako innocent. From him being there, leo ataambiwa makosa yake, atapewa zake aende nyumbani. Unaelewa? Sasa kama Nyako atafika, we'll allow her. Please share the live with Nyako. We'll allow her, but that does not influence the sit down of this case. Kama huyo kona makosa yake leo, avoid kuambia Nyako story yake, because Nyako ajasema yake. Tutamwambia tu hapa. Live. This is how you should have done. This is what you should have done. And this is how you proceed. Umeridhika? No. You want Nyako to come? We'll contact Nyako and tell Nyako your brother was here. You also honor our invitation and tell us. It's a hearing. You understand? Tuko mention. Inaitwanga mention. Nyako hajakuja mention. Ini mention bado. Trials hazijaanza. Tuko mention. Please, can you stop basing on that panel? Please, let us move on, please. Aki tu sijui kwa nini mbona tutaki huyu jamaa. I don't know. Nimeona tu a lot of things, a lot of pingamizi, but please, he deserves his chance. Let him have his moment. Sindio Goddess. Nyako atakuja. Just tell her to come. It's just a mention.
It's okay if you say so, but according to just my knowledge, everybody has
familiar. Honestly.
Okay, so Moon Goddess, allow me to correct you. I've been having a case. Somebody took me to court. The person lives in America. They took me to court last year on the basis of my schools. They made allegations that the schools did not belong to me, and also that the CBO that I had founded almost 10 years ago did not belong to me. The person has been domiciled in America since, and we finished the case. I beat her in court. She never appeared. So yes, it is a civil case. We do not need to have the other party present. Allow the judge to continue, please. Thank you.
okay.
Brina, Min Jaden, anything you want to say?
Me, I only have one request to Wajahkoya, Your Honor.
Yes.
Anytime he opens his mic to talk to us, to the panel, and the people down there, let him address the accuser with manners. That's the only thing that I wanted to tell him.
Okay, Your Honor, before we continue, I wanted to say something. I'm here on behalf of my client, Madam Nyako. Me and my client, we are not coming to court today. We are sorry, we are not coming to court. This Wajahkoya insulted us and went on Telegram and insulted our Puma and the way we were on Telegram. That is so rude. We are not coming to court to discuss anything with this Wajahkoya. We don't want anything to do with him, and we are out. See, we are not coming to court either today or tomorrow. We are not coming to discuss Wajahkoya in court. Thank you.
Before you drop, you said amekuwa akienda kwa platform zingine kuwatusi, right? And so defendant hawezi kuja. That's what you've said, right?
Like we are not discussing. You know, the defendant is the sister, and he has been humiliating the sister. He has, instead of being the big brother, he has humiliated the sister. There is no room for discussion. Us, me and my team and my client, we are out of this case.
Okay, we've taken that into note. We have taken that into consideration.
Yes, Your Honor, let me just nini a very short name that huyo mtu ameongea hiyo ni disrespectful to the court, because what if the court invite that Nyako to come and present herself? You can't come to the court and tell the court that even what happens sisi hatutakuja. So there is what we call this party can say all these things, alafu the other party will be served with the court order. Wewe Wajahkoya, pia usitupeleke hapa na maji. Say things that are true, things that has got their meanings, then hizo ndio zitatumika kuserve the other party. I'm very sure the judge will listen to Wajahkoya. If things doesn't go okay, case itaisha, Wajahkoya will go to seek help to the other court, even the high court and whatever the court. But huyu atisiseme ati Nyako haizi kuja aje na hii ni court. What if court amesema come?
We shall not be bullied to close down the case. Kesi inaweza isha niseme we are giving it another hearing because Nyako really needs to be here. Na tutamuomba kwa lugha respectful, right? But within anything in this range, I'm sorry to announce, kesi haijakuwa close. Only the judge can close this case. And right about now, mimi nasema tunaendelea. Tano tena. Because let me tell you something. When we avoid solving Mgoja Nyako kwa kona. Nyako ni kama makadogo sana. Kanaweza pigwa kofi kaanguke mbali. Tafadhali, huu ni boxer. Nyako naye anaweza tumia pesa anyonge huyu. Unaelewa? And we have a lot of ugly situations. So case cannot be closed. I'm sorry, you do not hold that power in my court. Hii ni kitu ambayo nimesema it's a matter of, yani hata mimi najifunza hapa. Benye niko, there are so many things I can accuse my mother. I can accuse my father. What happens? What happens when we never solve issues? We solve it with matusi, mabuchambo, makufanya nini. Kama ana makosa ya kwenda kudalilisha sister yake online, yeye pia nitamwambia you do not have the right to say yeye alisema mambo ya ukimwi, because you are doing the same. And this gentleman will leave this court knowing, of course, umesikia nimemuuliza swali moja ya maana. Nimemwambia umeniambia about Nyako. Sasa niambie about wewe. Na nyinyi wote mlisikia hakusema kitu mbaya about him. Did you all hear that?
Your Honor, excuse me, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Nyako tena. Naelewa. I was establishing something. Can we just give this court a chance? Yes, Senior Counsel Prince meeting.
Objection, my Honor. Objection, my Honor. Like, we will not stay here, and you are referring to my client as Kamama Kadogo. That is not right. That is emotional. Your Honor, stay respectful to my client, please. Don't refer my client as Kamama Kadogo. Her name is Nyako or Rosie. Please. Do not refer as Kamama Kadogo. Please. Yeah, please withdraw that statement, Your Honor.
Withdraw my statement.
Yeah, this is a court, Your Honor. Please, no emotions. No emotions should run.
Thank you.
I withdraw
Your Honor, I request to have the mic for a minute, please.
Can you have the mic and then be followed by Mr. Wajahkoya?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I appear for the first time and with total respect to this court. Thank you for having me. I'm coming in first as a friend of the court, and I'll mention my second appearance as I continue with my conversation in here. I wanted to know, first of all, and to have an understanding of what the case is all about, what the charges are, and who the accused persons are. And from the conversation that I've had here, it seems like one, Madam Nyako is the accused, and hereby Wajahkoya is the complainant. Thank you so much for this. However, I would also want to understand if at all the court has taken its due diligence in making the accused person know that they have a case in court and they need to appear. And this brings me to my second point of appearance into this court. I appear today and now as a senior counsel representing Madam Nyako. Unfortunately, we have not been told or summoned by the court that she needs to appear here. And therefore, I would also like to support my fellow senior counsel in line with this, with the same board, that we are not appearing at any time in this court at any given time. The court has not done its due diligence in making us know that there is a case that has been filed against our client. It's unfortunate. And also we would request that this court may exercise total respect to our client while executing your duties on this court. Also give guidance to the complainant to use words that are not insultive to our client. That is my take today. And on a lighter note and also on a serious note, I would also request the judge to just be vigilant and patient with all clients that come in here. Please do not attach emotions, too hard emotions on these cases as they appear. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you so much for that. Madam Prosecutor. Madam Prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Thank
you. Thank you. Your Honor, the first recording that I have is in regards to the efforts that Madam Nyako has put in supporting her family. The complainant indicated that he has not received any help from Madame Nyako. I have a few recordings here that I would actually wish for the court to listen to. There are 2 recordings, and that's the first one. That's not the first one, sorry. Yeah, this is the first one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So we were left very young.
So, Your Honor, this is a conversation between Madame Nyako, her little brother Churchill, and I think after that Wajahkoya joins the discussion as well.
And we have struggled. You can see us. We made it. I can say that we made it because we were left orphans with nothing, with no funds, with no relatives ran away from us. But I never gave up on my family.
You know, most people thought that we'll go back to Shago. That's what people thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people are waiting for us to go back to Shago.
Yeah, so you can imagine how much we have pulled through. If Churchill was left at 9, and now he is a lawyer, and no relative came to our rescue.
Yeah, sure, even one.
No relative came to our rescue. I held my sister's hand. My sister, you have seen her here once. She came to Germany. She struggled with her life. She made it. She took Churchill through law school.
Yeah, you paid my high school fees, and then she paid my fee for law school. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So you can imagine how much we were determined to make it. And our other sister, Brenda, is also doing so well here in Germany. Yeah. God saw us through, guys. It was tough, but we are not complaining. And now we are there for other children who don't have homes, who don't have food. We are giving back to the society as a family. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it is. Brenda was promoted recently. He's now head of the restaurant, the head chef of the restaurant.
Did you hear that? My other sister is
the head chef of Mula's restaurant.
Yeah, do you know, you know Mula? What is his name? Nelson Mula.
Nelson Mula, yeah.
He's a chef cook in Germany, and he presents his food on the TV. My sister is working in his restaurants, and yeah, she made it. And my other sister took care of Brenda. My other sister took care of Brenda when Brenda came to Germany.
Initially, yes.
Yeah, my other sister. So through me, the chain has gone up and up and up. And through me now, street kids are able to eat. Anything I lay my hand on is a blessing. Anything.
Amen. Amen. Blessed beyond measure. Nyota.
Okay, so Your Honor, I will, that is the first part of that recording. I'll play the second part. As per Madame Nyako, according to that recording, she took her sister to Germany, and the sister actually took her little brother through school, all the way to law school. The brother is actually a lawyer, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. His name is Churchill. He's well known on TikTok. Okay, so this is the second recording.
It was a very defining moment for me.
So, Your Honor, in this recording, Churchill, Wajahkoya, who is the plaintiff today, he joins the conversation. So let's hear what he says.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Like, I want to put forward in the presence of court, there is an imposter here by the name Rosso. That is an imposter. Please, Waona, we have an imposter in the middle, in our midst. Please. That is not King Rosso, prosecutor.
Prince Miti, I'm going to, I don't know if I can talk. I'm going to inform you that, yes, we know that this is not King Rosso. This is a friend of the court. He comes here, he supports our work. He has a bigger account. This is just a small account. He does support our work on the platform. So just allow him to be. Thank you. Okay.
Madam Prosecutor.
Thank you. So I will play the second recording.
Tumefika sahi Aki.
You guys, we have struggled to be where we are. It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy.
Mali tumefika sahi na mjanga tu watu usitone mali tuko sahi. Think about our journey before. Think about our journey before. Yeah.
Wajahkoya anaongea.
Najua tumestruggle. Lakini Jackie akiwapo frontline, yeye alikuwa kwa battlefield all the time. And she's the one, I must say, she has made the family see through. If it was not her efforts, nadhani wengi wetu zaidi tungekuwa huko Ocha. Tungekuwa tu tunalimia watu. At the same time, unajua mapero akienda, the Luo culture, tuseme kama alikuwa ni mtu anaishi town. So unapataga watoi wote kila mtu maisha yani inabadilika.
Yeah.
But I thank God Padhe pia aliona mbele. Kidogo wale wahenga walisemaga majuto ni wajukuu. Imagine Padhe wajukuu wake hawajuti. Wako poa, wanaishi poa. Aliwachia hapa nyumba. Sasa itizapona sisi wajukuu wetu pia wako wetu wako poa. And to Churchill, you've been that brave man.
Robin, can you come?
You've gone through a lot.
Come and say hi to your uncle.
And I must say, it's through your resilience. It's through your resilience.
Come.
You've been disciplined. You've been hardworking. Above all, you are God-fearing. Thank you, Mbeta. I must say, I'm very proud of our siblings.
I want to end
Thank you for the kind words.
Thank you. And may you have your best during this birthday.
Yeah, it's one of a kind.
Or not?
It's
one of a kind. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't have sister-in-law. I don't know why. Sister-in-law, brother-in-law. Watu kweni mimi ndio siko kwa hiyo.
Kwani wewe ni kibamia?
Siko kwa hiyo vocabulary.
Hapana, pengine yeye ni kibamia, ngoja. Kwani wewe ni kibamia?
Kibamia ndio.
Network. Can you come and say happy birthday to Churchill?
You may freeze.
And Puff is also here.
Yeah, nani me freeze.
Are you coming or not? We will not wait for you.
Wewe bro, unajua vile safari ni ngumu.
You don't want to say
wewe safari ndio ngangana.
Wewe mwenyewe unajua vile safari.
Lakini adabu ndio lieka mbele na Mungu.
I think Churchill is the most disciplined of all of us. Churchill na Mercy.
What about Baron? The landlord. The landlord is also disciplined, except squeeze Joe.
So, Your Honor, that I've left it halfway because I think what you need to get from there, I believe you've already gotten. I've got the second recording now of when, and I'm going to give the date of when this happened. This recording is where Madam Nyako is now letting go of Wajahkoya as one of the people working under Nyako Foundation. So this recording here.
Wajahkoya amefika pana. I wish him the best, and I only want the best for him. So long as hapo mali tumefika na Wajahkoya pana, guys. I'm so sorry that our friendship with Wajahkoya has ended indefinitely. I'm very sorry, but that's the fact that safari yangu na yeye imeishia hapo, and I wish him well. I will always want the best for him, lakini I cannot do anything with him again. You show people your real face, and that's it.
Okay, so Your Honor, so I think that is clear. I've got the next recording is Wajahkoya. I'll also play recordings of Wajahkoya talking and of Nyako talking about the family in a minute. However, there is this recording where Wajahkoya is sat on a platform.
Before that, Madam Prosecutor,
yes,
played a record where Nyako now is anamwachilia kutoka kwa mikono yake Mr. Wajahkoya. I'm not familiar. What might have happened ndio akuje live as amwachilie?
I believe Wajahkoya will answer that, Your Honor. I cannot speculate. I think everyone on this platform has been following.
Mr. Wajahkoya, what have you done that led your sister to come online and disregard you, like akasema hizi jitanisha na wewe?
Thank you, Your Honor. This last recording, let me clarify one thing for the senior counsel for the defendant. Anaitwa Mwiti. Mwiti, I don't belong to the Telegram. So hiyo story mnaleta hapa hivi, story mingi sijui za Telegram, sijui na wadhalilisha wapi. Hata TikTok, hata ni kutoka natoka. So mambo ya Telegram kujeni na facts, msikuje hapa na uongo mingi. Okay, Your Honor, back to your question. Ile kitu iko ni the last recording kitu ilifanyika ni I was hosted by Pesh. And I never knew that Pesh alikuwa ni adui wake. So after seeing that nini hiyo platform yangu nini na Pesh, she went on Sudo. And it was all over data collection. FYP walikuwa na hizo evidence zote. So hapo ndio sasa kizungumkuti ilianzia.
Kwa hosting ya Pesh, how did you know Pesh? Ulimjulia tu TikTok?
Pesh mimi nilimjulia TikTok.
Okay,
she never talked about it.
What transpired? Ulisema kitu mbaya kuhusu Nyako, ulisema nini?
No. All along nilikuwa tu nasikiaga Pesh. And then unajua mimi ni mtu kidogo, ule mtu unachukulia kama adui wako, mtakaga niende niongee na yeye ni ujue ni nini, mbona mnazozana. So nikajipata Pesh akani welcome kwa platform yake. Nikamwambia ni aje ni nini inaendeleaga siku hizi, mbona kidogo nasikiaga unachangamkia.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, he's lying. He clearly knew that Pesh na Nyako wasikizani hapa kwa hii platform.
Wewe unanijua
excuse me, Your Honor, excuse me, protect me from this uncouth human being, Your Honor. Protect me from this uncouth human being. Your Honor, this is a court of law. It's not anywhere to throw words. Tunarushana maneno. Wewe.
Let's be nice, Mr. Wajahkoya. Let's him because he didn't interrupt you. Wacha tumsikize tu. Even we already prepared you for this, right? Tukakwambia itakukwaza lakini just calm down, yeah? Take a cup of water and then wacha endelea malize.
Yeah, so Your Honor, Wajahkoya knew clearly that Pesh na Nyako hawasikizani kwa hii platform. Now my question to him is, excuse me, wewe kwanza Your Honor, huyu unaweza kuambia afungiwe na PDD, apelekwe USA afungiwe na PDD kwa jela. afungiwe na PDD kwa jela.
Ndio tabia zetu.
Afungiwe na huyo afungiwe na PDD kwa jela, apelekwe US, afungiwe na PDD kwa jela kwa sababu alikuwa anajua penye akienda kwa Pesh Musau na ni dada yake.
Senior Counsel Prince Mwiti, let us focus. I want to ask you a question, Prince Mwiti. Why do you think, mbona unasema, yani nataka unieleze, unajua sasa mimi sijui historia. So nataka unieleze mbona unasema alikuwa anajua. What is it that makes you say alikuwa anajua?
No, like Judge Black Cinderella, Your Honor, the reason why I'm saying it, because it is a long-standing, it has been a long-standing beef between the two, between Nyako and Pesh. It has been a long-standing so he clearly knew. Kenya nafaa kusema aseme he was trying to kuwaleta pamoja, ika backfire. Ndo maana alienda kwa hiyo platform ya Pesh in the first place. Asiseme hakukuwa anajua, he knew.
Madam Judge, can I add some point on Mwiti's point? Wajahkoya clearly knew Pesh who he was because he was working on the CB. It's just a minute. He was working on the CB and then.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry. That was a lion, guys. That was a lion. Respect, King Rosa. Our very own. We are your Rosa, guys. Step aside for the game changer. That was a lion.
So he clearly knew who Pesh was. So he should just say, I knew who Pesh was, and maybe I wanted to get to know the reason why he's fighting our CBO or whatever, go to root into all these issues, but not like he didn't know who she was. He clearly knew who Pesh was.
Madam, Your Honor, I also feel I want to table my my thoughts in line with the recording that has been played here, and also the issue that the defendant is bringing as his defense. Your Honor, you requested the defendant to give some more clarity towards what the prosecutor played as evidence on this court. I don't think he's giving the much required explanation into this, but what he's bringing on board is total confusion to this court. Your Honor, what the prosecutor brought here as evidence is something that can be termed as a termination of employment. In accordance with the Employment Act in this land, an employer is at liberty to terminate a contract at any given time. And from what we guys are talking about on this court, I'm so much sure that that recording gives a clarity of the termination in line with redundancy. So my client terminated Wajahkoya's contract of operation under her CBO due to redundancy. Why do I bring redundancy on board? If there is no growth, it can be converted to redundancy. So that was basically what my client was mentioning on that recording. So I don't find the recording kind of substantial to be attached to the case that is in this court today. That's my submission.
Okay, I appreciate that insight, Senior Counsel Brennan. That's so brilliant of you to bring that in. However, I gave chance to Wajahkoya, and nafikiri Wajahkoya, there's something we call admission, right? Because the Senior Counsel wameargue wakasema ulikuanga TikTok na lazima umeona kuna kuanga na kaugomvi And the thing is, unaona wakati tutamsikiza Wajahkoya vizuri, we'll repeat the same thing amesema. He went ahead akasema, he denied about knowing Pesh na Nyako wanagombana. But the same time amesema vizuri na mdomo yake. Unajua mtu akiongea na adanganye, utamshika tu vizuri. I'm actually trying for that, right? I told this court that apart from being a judge, I'm also with a diploma in private detective, yeah? Nimemshika tu Wajahkoya vizuri, amesema hakuwa anajua Pesh na Nyako wanagombana. But alienda kwa platform ya Pesh kwenda kujua ni nini wanagombania ama kuwafanya Is that not what you said, Wajahkoya? You said ulikuwa unataka kufanya wakwe mabesti tena, sio? Kwa hivyo ulikuwa Pesh, right? It's just a matter of yes. Just say yes. Imagine there's no hard thing. Just say yes. We continue. Ulikuwa unajua. We are not here to judge you, but ulikuwa unajua, right? Mr. Wajahkoya, right?
Your Honor, he did mention, if I can help, he did mention that he likes when there is conflict, he likes going in and trying to resolve the conflict. He did mention that, yes.
Yeah, and there is where I hold him. Wajahkoya never knew Pesh and Nyako had an issue, but he went there because there was a conflict and he is a conflict solver. So Wajahkoya, you knew. We are not here to judge you. You knew. Just say yes or no. It's a matter of yes or no. You knew. I can see him nodding his head.
He's already responded, Your Honor. He responded already. Sorry, I interrupted him when he was saying yes. Sorry.
So we move
Your Honor, with all due respect, can we know the scopes of the prosecutor in this court? Because she's kind of appearing as a senior counsel to the complainant.
No. She just told me because he nodded and I was talking, right? So prosecution is just okay, but I take that submission respectfully. Thank you. Please, it has to be noted, Madam Prosecutor uko side gani. You're just neutral here. So
shall I respond to Miss Brina, Your Honor? Because you see, such accusations don't actually go well with a court like ours. Miss Brina, kindly, please note what you're saying. I was just kindly actually helping the judge. I was merely helping the judge with something that she had missed. So why then would I then appear as a senior counsel for the...
My own point of objection, the prosecutor should take her words back. That's a threat. Thank you, my honor.
No, absolutely not. I will not take my words back. I find it very distasteful for Miss Brina to come into this court and allege that I am supporting the complainant. What a ridiculous accusation is that?
The counsel has a right to ask questions. My honor is nothing
but it is the nature of the question, Senior Counsel Mtandao. It's the nature of the question. What is it intended for? And you know that some of these words, there are consequences. Miss Brina knows this very well. There are consequences.
Madam Prosecutor.
Just be responsible.
Your Honor.
Please be responsible.
Your Honor, I would like to defend what I said. Madam Prosecutor, to some degree, you are kind of leading in line with when the judge is cross-examining the defendant. There is a way that you portrayed your own defense in line with, he was supposed to respond to the judge. You are not supposed to be guiding and leading. And that's why I mentioned that kind of your utterances are giving a senior counsel's pose.
Absolutely not. He did respond. And guys, the reason I'm actually standing...
Objection, Your Honor.
Let me finish, Senior Counsel Prince Miti. The reason I'm standing firm on this is because Miss Brina knows the consequences of her allegations. And I'm just wondering, what is Miss Brina's intention in making such an accusation against me, Your Honor? Because all I did, if you remember well, all I did was say, he has responded with a yes. And your question here was, did you know that your sister was actually at loggerheads with the said Miss Pesh Musau? And then I responded to you, Your Honor, and I said, he did say yes, okay? It's only that I did interrupt him. So the yes was not audible. And that's why I helped him along. That does not make me some form of a
Okay.
counsel.
Objection,
Madam
objection, Your
Prosecutor.
Honor. Objection. Madam Prosecutor, stick to your functions. Miss Brina, withdraw your statements.
Yeah, Miss Brina.
For us to continue, withdraw your statement. This is a court of law. Like, you cannot attack the prosecutor.
And she corrected her words. So,
Yeah, withdraw your
withdraw.
statement. And Madam Prosecutor, stick to your functions in this court.
Yeah, Miss Brina, I'm going to ask you.
Thank you, Senior Counsel, Prince Minty. Thank you,
Yeah.
Senior Counsel. But
My Honor, why? My Honor.
Your Honor.
Wait, Miss Brina, I'm going to ask you to withdraw because there's one thing that just happened. Makosa is not from Lady Jacqueline and not you also. Wajahkoya might not even know it's Makosa Kunod. It's a court, we need yes or no. So you just, when you want to say yes, you just say a clear yes, because most of the people might not have seen you nodding and saying yes. And then when you nodded and said yes, Madam Prosecutor came and said, Amisha respond, he said yes. So she was not picking a side, he was just letting people, in case kuna mtu ajaona, Wajahkoya amekubali kwamba alikuwa anajua. So we move in from that.
My ladyship, I still do need a withdrawal of the allegation, please. Thank you.
My Lord, point of objection, my Lord. If you allow me to speak, please, my Lord. My Lord, let us not deal with perception. This is a court of law, we deal with facts. And also, my Lord, I want to assume here that, my Lord, you are very neutral, and this is a court that we're going to use history, and if you do not know what's going on, my Lord, here, Senior Counsel Brina has the right to ask, my Lord. I don't think Senior Counsel was pointing to Lady Jackie to be biased. She was asking what is the prosecutor's role on this case, my Lord. Thank you.
Your objection, Your Honor. She has the right to ask, but not the right to accuse people. Yeah, she has no right to accuse people that they are taking
we should
sides.
just be
That is very
respectful.
wrong. Miss Brina, you need to apologize and withdraw your statements. This is
Withdraw the statement and we continue with the case.
Your Honor, I feel like at this point I need to give my submission, because this is gonna take a toll end on all of us. One, it's common knowledge that the prosecutor was supposed to guide the defendant to give us a consent. Like, nodding is not allowed in court. That cannot be picked as a consent. So her duty was supposed to tell the defendant to say either yes or no. But by her responding to Your Highness that he already said yes, that was kind of leading. Anyway, let me paraphrase my statement. I wasn't accusing the prosecutor, but I was just airing out my concerns in line with the response that she gave you as the Highness. But anyway, regardless, I withdraw the statement of she is acting as the senior counsel for the defendant, but also she needs to be guided and advised that her roles, can I proceed? That her role as a prosecutor is to give guidance and not give a leading or a response to your chair, Madam Judge. I withdraw that statement of her acting as a senior counsel.
Thank you, Senior Counsel, Ms. Brina. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Madam Prosecutor, take that correction into consideration. Please, the plaintiff be advised you respond yes or no. So I think we're going to ask that again. Mr. Wajahkoya, did you know that you knew that there was, I put it on you, that you knew there was a feud between Pesh and your sister, your elder sister. But rather with your explanation, you said your intention of going there was to also kuwaleta pamoja. Is that a yes or no? Yes. Thank you. I appreciate your admission. It's not easy as well. I appreciate your admission. We proceed forward. For the interest of time, we proceed forward. There was another recording. I gave Mr. Wajahkoya to explain to me about the recording that happened. Nadhani from Senior Counsel Prince Mitu. I'm sorry. Senior Counsel Prince Mwiti, it will not be in my favor to start a TikTok, challenge with you about the mispronunciation of your name. So I peacefully apologize for that, Prince Mwiti. You have said I didn't get. Wajahkoya just said the response of Nyako there was because she was reacting to the fact that he went to Pesh platform. I think you're in agreement with that, right?
I agree. I agree.
Madam Prosecutor, proceed with other recordings.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. So the next recording that I'm going to play is one in which Madam Nyako is commenting on the behavior of or the actions of Pesh Musau towards her. I just wanted to use that to help us actually understand the nature of this relationship, or rather the lack of it, between Pesh Musau and Madam Nyako.
Nishinde kwa polisi. Nimekosa kazi.
I apologize, Your Honor. Let me connect it back to the speaker. It seems to have disconnected for some reason. Just 1 minute, Your Honor. Okay. My apologies, my sincere apologies. Okay, so this is a recording.
What is wrong with people? This is a woman, akona bwana yake, akona watoto wake, she should be living her life. But anytime she opens the camera, it is about me. Mimi nimeenda kwa polisi gani anadanganya watu hapa? I went to the police. Which police? To do what? Nimekosa kazi. Nishinde kwa polisi. Nimekosa kazi. So me taking a break is her problem. Away from who?
I was asking myself, where you go?
Na government inanilipa pesa gani? Boskani ninakaa hapa 4 good months sijapata hata shilingi from the government. Akona proof. The government is giving me money.
Wow. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm living on this place 4 good months sijapata hata shilingi moja from the government. Akona proof. Government inanipatia pesa.
Wow.
It is very wrong just to talk and talk and talk and talk, and you don't even know what that person is going through. Hizi 4 months nimekuwa nikikula nini boss gangu mkiulizwa because
So Your Honor, that is, I hope my volume is okay. That is one of, about the conduct of Miss Pesh Musau, and it is endless sea of videos, yeah, which I'm very sure the complainant may have seen. All right, so I'm going to play another recording. And now for this recording, it is about the issue that Mr. Wajahkoya has actually mentioned, that of paternity. I'm just going to play this. Sorry.
Origin. Babake ni Mluya. Na babake alikuwa padri. Babake alikuwa brother. Watu wa Nyangoma, brother Wekesa. If you know brother Wekesa of Nyangoma. Brother Wekesa amewacha ambukiza village mzima na ukimwi. Na ameacha kila mama na watoto, and Brenda is among them. Brenda ni Mluya. The dad is a lawyer. He was a Catholic brother who was allocated in Nyangoma mission, lakini alikuja akasahau kazi ya Mungu, akaanza kutomba wanawake ovyo kwa village. My dad was living in Nairobi. So if you know, you know. Swali ingine, I think that is the worst thing that I ever told her. Na nikamwambia aende atafute babake. Na huyo mtu alikufa pia na ukimwi. Swali ingine?
Okay.
Mimi sina swali.
I want to understand. Huyo ni Nyako anaongelea paternity ya Mr. Wajahkoya, right?
No, it is the paternity of her little sister as well, called Brenda. However, there is also a continuation where she talks about the both Brenda
is not my sister
and Wajahkoya. So this is where she talks about both Brenda and Wajahkoya, Your Honor.
Ndio nasema where did it go wrong paka amekufuata kutoka last year.
Ilianza na no, I think this chuki ilianza kitambo even before his stories za Baba Robin zingilie, because kuna time nilipigananga na sistangu and then she recruited somebody and he abused on her behalf akinitusi malaya sijui nini kumbe ilikuwa baba ya mtoi wake. Alikuwa ananiambia vile mimi na malaya nini, nikamwambia look, siuzi kuma ya mamako, concentrate kwa kuma ya mamako.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. I stand to be guided. I don't know if at all the recording that is being tabled on this court is related anywhere with Wajahkoya. I would only request if the chair can guide the prosecutor to slide us quick to where we are talking about Wajahkoya, please. Thank you, Your Honor.
Objection
okay, so I will forward it, Your Honor. I will forward it to the specific point where
I have overruled it because why? There is, I can see relevance in this recording from different angles than everyone else would. Please allow it to play, because now, you see, in this courtroom, I don't know what transpired. And you people might have an idea, but for me, I'm totally hata sijui. Nasikia saizi, you can see from my reaction, my jaws are just dropping. But I just need the senior counsel Brina allow it to continue, because sometimes when we forward, tutapata tu ile yenye huyu alisema, but some information might be hapo mbeleni that led to this utterance, yeah? So wacha tu to allow it play. Please continue that recording.
Thank you,
alirecruit huyo mtu aliza naye anibuli. So hii bullying aianza sahi, hii kitu ilianza I think 20 or 20 something years back. And you know the mistake I did was to leave my son with the person who don't like me at all. I didn't know. Guys, me, I have a soft heart. Robin amepitia through hell and back because they didn't love me. Wajahkoya alikuwa anapiga mtoi wangu mpaka mtoto anakosa kuongea, anashindwa kuongea. Wajahkoya is violent. Mliona vile alipiga ule dem na bado anamchapa to date. Mimi hata huyo girlfriend yake, stop coming in my inbox.
Na vile ulimdefend huyo Wajahkoya. And you defended him, even you spoke up on his behalf.
I even send money for pampers for girlfriends, like it is my duty. Nonsense.
It seems like enough is enough. It reaches to a point where you can't
Nina for diapers. Mwanamume mzima kwa na mandevu zake.
Alitoa contact ya Nina.
Nina si ashatutembelea nyumbani.
So he's very conniving, he's very sneaky. And then the thing about Wajahkoya, and I pretend he doesn't know what's going on.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor.
He knows that.
Objection, Your Honor. Like before the prosecutor continues, I want to put to attention to the court that with this, when the reason why my client is speaking like the way she's speaking right now, it is because Wajahkoya had said something. He had insulted her left, right, and center. She was just replying to something. After the prosecutor plays this, I am expecting the prosecutor to play the recordings where Wajahkoya was insulting her sister too.
Yes, we have them as well. Yes, we do.
Mr. Wajahkoya, I can see you raising your hand. Just a moment. I'm going to, because exactly the mic is coming at Mr. Wajahkoya here. There's so many things that I want to ask you, and I believe the council wants to ask you. So the mic is coming right to you, but before you take that mic, finish this play, and then play what Wajahkoya had done previously that led to the answer of this, like this audio being an answer. Let's finish reviewing the audios, and then Mr. Wajahkoya, the mic is yours.
Very well. Jana said he made a comment to Chicha that made me believe, oh, kumbe anafuatilia hizi vitu.
Wajahkoya anatafuta war, na hiyo war ameanza mpaka na huyo landlord. Mimi jana nimepigia landlord simu. Landlord ananiambia vile ana rant. Guys, this is nothing new. By the time unafikisha mtu industrial area, huyu mtu akona habit. There is a trend he has been having all along that makes you do the worst to him. Najibu ya mtu ameumia uangane, you handle them with care. I have tried handling this my brother with care. But anataka war. Sasa guys, wacheni tupigane. Let the best person win kwa hii battle. Wacheni tupigane.
Because the point imefika, it seems like, a lot of people anasemanga protect family, but look guys, look, how can you continue to cover for such? She's tried. Now,
Nyako alisema tumuulize swali. Bedhe Nyako umeongelea huyu alikuwa na kwa dress jana Wajahkoya na landlord. But what about Churchill? Yeye si nyinyi ni mmezaliwa na baba moja mama moja.
Churchill is my legitimate brother. Okay. Churchill is a very quiet guy, and I don't want him to be mentioned kwa hizi story. Churchill is best friend to Brenda, and that is why sitaki kumwadress. Same to Mercy. Brenda is not my sister.
Okay, so that's the end of it, Your Honor. So the very last part of that recording is what I needed you to hear, but it's all done. So let me know if I should play the one where Wajahkoya is talking, or perhaps you give Wajahkoya a chance to speak. I don't know, Your Honor. Okay. All right, so I've got this now.
Meza hizo ma-ARV, endelea na hiyo buoki yako. Atoke na file. Kila mtu sasa tokeleze juu. Mali imefika sasa tuta sit back and watch. Yeah. Sasa itabidi tu yani nipambane na hawa mada. Juu sasa najua tu kuna wengine wamefungwa tu sudo yao mahali. Kidogo wanataka kunichambua, wanataka kusikia ni nini nataka kusema hapa. Cheki beautiful smile. Mimi sijaiongea na wewe. Na hata hivyo mimi sikujui sana. Kidogo kitu inafanya unijue hapa hivi labda ulichanga pesa yako kwa ulipo wana among the shareholders kwa hii foundation. Sasa ile kitu iko nani beautiful smile. Ukitaka kuniongelelea nikute. Mimi nilikuwa naulizwa swali jeni na magazetini, na I hope kuna mtu alikuwa kwa hiyo platform alisikia venye niliongea. Yeah. So hii mambo ya kujaribu kukosanisha mandugus jo mtaweza. Mandugus jo wako na bond ingine strong. So fanyeni tu mambo yenu poa, deal tu na issues zenyu. Kama kuna topic mnafaa kuongelelea, hebu iongeleleni in a very anaitwa beautiful smile ndio Eswanjiro.
My honor, of Wajahkoya, the one he was at Livia Boscan trolling Madam Roslyn of how he also wants to see the Kinembe. That recording of at Boscan's live, please.
Okay. All right. The ones that I've already prepared, okay, is one where Nyako is crying on his platform. I don't know what he says before that.
I give a directive, Madam Prosecutor, that your office find the audio that has been
okay.
explained.
Straight away, Your Honor. Straight away, Your Honor. Thank you.
As we are finding it, I don't know how long it's going to take the Office of Prosecutor, but kama kuna mtu ako nayo, if you have it, if anybody knows how we can...
Your Honor, TikTok Trends has it, and she requests, I don't know if she's a he or a he, she requests to play it. TikTok Trends.
Akwapi?
She's maybe a guest.
Moderator,
I have it, Your Honor. It's here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play.
Nataka kuona uchi ya sister yako. Acha niletee.
Nataka kuiona, sikuiona. Si kila mtu ameiona, mimi ndio sijaiona. Kama kuna hiyo picha nitumie nione.
Ndogo Wajahkoya.
Lakini hamtaki kuongelea
kwa kidogo tusikie. Samahani. Wajahkoya, samahani nafahamu samahani. Wajahkoya.
Yeah.
Kwangu sio vizuri. Naomba sikuchukii, lakini na huyo ambaye unamzungumza mimi sio rafiki yangu kwa sasa, kila mtu yuko kivyake. But kusema
boss can.
Kuna uchi wa dada yako ni disrespect.
Sasa si yeye ndiye anataka nione.
Hapana, naomba nikushushe. Sorry kukuangusha.
Boss Can, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Boss Can. Thank you so much. Hiyo ndio nilikuwa nimefanya nipande hapa pia.
Okay,
thank you so much. Hiyo ndio nilikuwa nataka nipande hapa.
Huyo ambaye uchi wake unazungumzwa, tayari tumekosana, kila mtu kivyake, which is it's okay, but siwezi kuona sehemu uchi wake unadhalilishwa hasa na ndugu yake, then mimi nikaunga mkono kama mwanaume. Hapana, sio adui yangu. Uchi wa adui yangu una uwezo wa kudili nao. Huyo mwingine si adui yangu, yeye ni mtu tu yuko hapo. Wajahkoya, naomba uchukue muda ujitafakari kama baba wa watoto. Una familia ndani ya nyumba wanakutazama. Internet never forget. Kwa kila unachokifanya, internet itarudi itakukumbushani. Na wanaoingilia kukupa moto ni kweli wanaenjoy chai, but at the end of the day utarudi kwa familia yako na utakuja, ipo siku utajuta maneno ambayo unazungumza. Sasa
ni aibu kaka, anakaa na watoto wake hapo nyumbani anaongelea uchi dadaki. Sasa hivi Governor Pandisha amesema mambo ya family watu tunasonga wenyewe, but hata kila family wa ndugu uko sana, but haya matusi anayoongea ni aibu. Alafu wewe unajiita Muislamu.
It's too much. Yani nataka kuona uchi ya sister yako. Acha niletee.
Nataka kuiona, sikuiona. Si kila mtu ameiona, mimi ndio sijaiona. Kama kuna hiyo picha nitumie nione.
Ndogo Wajahkoya.
Lakini hamtaki kuongelea
kwa kidogo tusikie. Samahani. Wajahkoya, samahani nafahamu samahani. Wajahkoya.
Yeah.
Kwangu sio vizuri. Naomba sikuchukii, lakini na huyo ambaye unamzungumza mimi sio rafiki yangu kwa sasa, kila mtu yuko kivyake. But kusema
boss can.
Kuna uchi wa dada yako ni disrespect.
Sasa si yeye ndiye anataka nione.
Hapana, naomba nikushushe. Sorry kukuangusha.
That's not my own. At least
thank you so much. Hiyo ndio nilikuwa nimefanya nipande hapa pia.
Okay.
Sorry, Your Honor. Sio hiyo.
It's not that one. The one he said the topic about Kinembe. I don't know which live. Maybe JV's live.
Your Honor, we cannot. There are recordings that will. It is a big sea of recordings, and it's not that simple. Just going and grabbing.
Yeah, TikTok trend, please.
Oh, he's here. Thank you, Your Honor. Let me bring him up.
So much.
Wacha nimlete. Thank you.
Your Honor, before you take the mic, Your Honor, I would like to tell the Wajahkoya, shame on you. Your Honor, I think when you are making your ruling, please extradite this person to the United States. Aende afungiwe na PDD for 2 hours, please, because he honestly deserves it. He honestly deserves to go and visit PDD for 2 hours. Afunzwe adabu kwanza kwa sababu ana shame on you, Wajahkoya, and I'm so sorry to say that. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Silence in court. Silence. We are going to give the mic to Wajahkoya, but before Wajahkoya says akona right ya kujitetea, and I know he can do it for himself. Wajahkoya, Wajahkoya, please calm down. You can do it for yourself. TikTok trends, you've just been requested to climb up. Bila kuwaste muda, please cheza your recording ambayo the members of the public seems to know you have it, yeah?
Kinembe ninafanya unakuwa na mouthing. Unapunguza kinembe yako. Tuone utapata wapi mouthing malaya wewe. Watoto uko nao 3. Kila mtoto ako na baba. Nyanyako kidogo hadi shosho hawezi kukuongelesha. Juu ujinga zako hizi. Uliwacha wazae huko akilialia. Wewe Jo, wewe beba laana yako pole pole, achana sisi. Mimi niko na family. Na hebu kuja mnitoe kwa hii 50 by 100 tujue ndio sasa landlady malaya wewe. Mimi mama natafuta hadi niko hapa na jeshi yangu ya watu wamejangori na yeye. Hadi hata hii 50 by 100 akanyagi. Ni nini uko nayo? Ni nini sipokuwa hiyo kinembe? Ni nini uko nayo lakini? Unakuja mpaka tu next ya kuniita ati mimi babako na mamangu alikuja na mimi. Woli wanaokidinyana. Ndio kuwanizai ndio wewe uzaliwe baadaye. Wewe. We, cheki fanyeni hivi. Juu hadi pepa zako ni mafake. Wewe kila kitu yako ni fake, life yako ni fake, una camouflage. Fanya hivi kwanza unadipotiwa in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Ukuje uanze biashara ya watermelon. Malaya wewe. Cheki, see you are married. Yeah. Chunga ndoa yako, na Nyako tafadhali tafuta mume akuoe. Uje kuishi maisha. Na kama huwezi pata juu kupata pia ni ngumu juu hakuna mwanaume atataka kinembeshani kwa kila mahali. Operation punguza kinembe.
Your Honor, I think that's the end of it. That's the end of it. TikTok Trends does not talk. He is mute. So that's the end of it, Your Honor.
Before anyone says anything further, please kidogo tu niko na watoto kwa courtroom. Adanma, please take your fellow place. Endeni kule nje. Enda kwa Mama White Top, please. Can you do that? Faster with the friends, yeah? It's important that I respect their age. Maneno inayotumika, it's not very child friendly. Toka. White Top, go to your friend, go to your home. Go. Let them leave kidogo tu. Because right about now, hata sitaki kusikia counsel kwanza. Sitaki kusikia anybody else. Wajahkoya uko na lawyer? Kuna lawyer wa Wajahkoya apande juu.
So Your Honor, the lawyer that was to represent Wajahkoya, it was Senior Counsel Githaiga. He has not appeared in court, so right now he does not have a lawyer. So I don't know what the court can do to help in that situation. I called him. I did leave him a message very early in the morning. And I did also leave him a voice note. I did call him. He did not pick. I know about a commitment that he has every morning. He told me about it a few days ago. So I don't know what we'll do in that case.
It's okay. Is there anybody who wishes to represent Wajahkoya? Or Wajahkoya have anyone else? Apart from that, the mic is on you, Wajahkoya. I don't want to judge. It's a free and fair court. I don't want to judge. I don't want to give my remarks. I'm reserving them at the end. And I know everyone else is now having something to say to Wajahkoya. And that is the part where I'll allow the counsel to cross-examine the plaintiff, ambaye alileta kesi. Wajahkoya, you've just listened to yourself. And I am also observing body movement and your body language. I'm taking that into consideration. You seem uncomfortable. It is to be expected, rather. We appreciate everything that you are doing there, but in your own words, mtu asini explain. Unajua kwa sababu gani? Mtu anaweza sema mtu ni malaya, but labda yeye tu ndiye anaweza ni explainia kwa nini tu alikuwa anasema huyo mtu ni malaya. I want you to explain every word, each and every word. Particularly, I want you to explain before this court. Nitatumia hii terminology. Anyway, it has happened, it's a matter of fact. Kinembe ya dada yako. Tuanzie hapo. Just take the mic and express yourself. Because this was you and you know yourself best. So leo tusisikize TikTokers kwanza. Tusikize tu kwa Wajahkoya. Wajahkoya, what do you have to tell us?
Unmute, please, Wajahkoya.
Yeah, unmute, please, and then give him his moment. Don't object. Don't interject. Give him his moment. Tell us.
Your Honor.
So all the senior counsels be muted, please. All the senior counsels, please. Thank you.
Your Honor, it is very unfortunate. Sina wakili hapa, lakini watakrop hapa hivi watakuja. For Mwiti, you are stepping on my toes. Juu wewe unasema mambo ya pididi, unajua kama tabia yako ni ya kipididi.
Protect me, Your Honor,
kama mambo yako ni
human being. Protect me. No, you are not addressing me, you are addressing the court, please, Mr. Wajahkoya.
Yeah, you
address the court, not the senior counsel, please.
The plaintiff is
no emotions on the court, please.
Plaintiff,
address the judge.
I'm just directing you that I also gave you a question to answer. So before we get to confrontation and everything, can you answer me? Because now it seems like you want to evade the question I just gave you. I don't want you to feel threatened. I don't want you to feel judged already. Nataka tu ni explain here. You've had yourself on record. Please explain to me what was all that about? What's about your sister's kinembe? What's that? Tell us in your own words.
I wish hizi vitu zingekuwa zinakuwa played, recordings zingekuwa zinafuatiliwa venye zilianza. Though sijui kama zimekuwa from day 1 to the last day. Sijui amezichukuaje kirandomly. Lakini all in all, what pushed me to that extent? Kitu ilifanya nifike hapo ni baada ya kusikia hizi matusi kukejeliwa. So, hiyo ndio ilifanya nikafika huko. Talk of this kinembe thing. This kinembe thing, it has been the issue kwa hii TikTok. Kila mtu amekuwa akiongelelea. What about me nikiongelelea? Mimi nikiongelelea it is bad. Because mimi ni brother ama ni nini? Ile kitu iko ni, I was forced. Hata hiyo nini imekuwa tu ikifloat kila platform, kila mahali. I was not for it and I never even liked to see it. Watu walinitumiaga wengi, wale wakunikejeli, sikuwahi zifungua, sikuwahi ziona. So, the best way they say to defend is to attack. So, that is the way I had to attack. Story ya kinembe. Next.
Nobody should take the mic. Nobody should take the mic. This is a very vulnerable moment. Nobody should take the mic. I'm going to give everyone a chance. Najua tu sahi kuna vitu vingi. Hold your peace first. Wajahkoya. Mr. Wajahkoya. Saizi nikikutumia kinembe ya dadako, how will that make you feel? Yeah, fungua mic, now Wajahkoya, you're no longer in section, you're no longer in court. Just assume you're talking to me. Saizi nikikutumia kinembe ya dadako, how will you feel about it? Fungua mic, Mr. Wajahkoya, please fungua mic.
Your Honor, yes. That should not be any of my business. Hiyo si shughuli yangu. And if at all, kama hiyo ndio story, I'm not part of that kinembe thing. Hiyo story hao wenyewe walikuka wakaileta. Sisi ni spectators. Ni kama umepigwa uko kwa kiwanja unaona ball, mpira ipigwe itoke nje. Unaivichukua unarudisha kwa kiwanja. Hiyo ndio kazi yangu sasa. Another thing nimesikia hapa hivi akaongea about Robin. Robin alipigwa. watu wa kwetu watu wanguana na watu wa zinaweza jenga nchi. What is going on?
No, endelea, ongea tu, Wajahkoya. Ongea. I think he got a phone call, Your Honor.
No. I'm also trying to tell Senior Counsel Brina, please mute your mic. It's a very vulnerable moment, yeah? And I avoid to, sometimes when you're cross-examining your client, your plaintiff or defendant, I avoid to show reaction because I want themselves there. So, Wajahkoya, you had the mic. Take your time. You were saying something.
So, ile kitu iko hapa ni
Your Honor, you can mute for better clarity.
Sorry?
Ongea, uko sawa. Wajahkoya uko sawa. Ongea.
Yeah, so ile kitu iko hapa ni tukwetu watu waungwana tuonge vitu za ukweli. Usidanganye watu juu wewe you are good at talking and speaking loud na hasira, alafu you can move the masses with na hiyo hasira yako na mambo zako hata kani za uongo. Unajua kuna hapa watu wanafuata mtu tu blindly. Kuna wengi wanaona ni kama whatever I'm trying to say here ni uongo na hawajui chanzo cha hii kitu, hata hawajui between me and the accused venye tumekuwa all along. So wherever I try to express myself, kuna hapa sijui tunaitwa hii jeshi akina hawa hivi, hii jeshi akina Pididi, hii jeshi kidogo haijui ni nini naongelelea. So mi ile kitu nimekuja nayo hapa leo ni tumalize hii maneno once and for all. Hizi story mingi ati you started it, wewe ulisema hivi, mimi sitaki kusikia. Kuna so many allegations hapa hivi. Kuna hii clip imechezwa ya brother wa Catholic fraternity wakisikia hii story kaa hii itakuwa ni Wajahkoya tena the whole community huko chini huko ushago wamesikia hii story. So tukwetu wanguana, tujue tu kuishi. Hii mambo mingi ya kuleta cook stories. Unajua people are very good at cooking stories, especially kwa TikTok. And then they want to carry the day with cooked stories, of which mimi hata sishindagi TikTok. The last time muliniona hapa hivi maybe ilikuwa jana ama juzi nikiwa na Pesh, muendaga kwa Pesh siku hizi kujicomfort, kupiga story. Nothing else. Mi kidogo naweza panda platform ya mtu nichungulie nitoke, but mimi sitegemei TikTok. So wale watu wanategemea TikTok wakuja ni kama mimi I'm trying to be their competition. Please tafuteni watu wengine mcompete nao. Na history ya Nina, kuna dema ametajwa hapa hivi anaitwa Nina. Hata kaulizwa kwa hiyo clip, how did I get Nina's number? Ati Nina alikuja home. Mi Nina hajai kuja kwetu, na Nina sijai muitisha hizo vitu anasema. So msiongee tu, msichukue tu maneno ya mtu mkaenda nayo kuspread the bushfire. So you people, I beg you, kweni watu wise. Na at the same time hapa hivi katika baadhi ya watu akina Prince Mwiti hapa hivi wako na ma sisters na ma brothers. Hautasikia siku hata moja wakiwaongelelea. Lakini sehemu zingine brothers wakiongelelewa unapata
exactly. Siwezi leta familia yangu kwa TikTok venye ulileta familia yako. Instead of protecting your sister, ulikuja ukamweka chini, unaenda kwa maadui zake. Exactly Wajahkoya, now you are becoming a man. Ujaisi mimi nikiongelea watu familia yangu na wako hapa TikTok.
Akimaliza then you pick Prince.
Senior Counsel is talking to Mr. Wajahkoya.
Yeah, Wajahkoya, exactly. Venye unasema hata mimi nimekubali. The reason why siko pande yako, hata mimi na Nyako tatuelewanangi. But the reason why siko side yako Wajahkoya, you are the man, wewe ndo firstborn kwa hiyo familia. Instead badala ya kuescalate hiyo issue, de-escalate hiyo issue. Ulikuja ukaendelea na hiyo story mkaanza kutukanana hapa TikTok, very wrong. Kila familia iko na sibling rivalry. It is a thing kwa familia, lakini sasa mbona mnatuletea TikTok? Sisemi hata my client ako on the right. No.
Organized.
I'm not saying that my client is on the right too. No. What I'm saying is that Wajahkoya, you are the man. You could have de-escalated the issue. Iishe as the man, as the head of the family. Na story ingeisha, ingekuwa inaendelea. The reason why hakuna mtu mwenye hakuna mtu anachukua side yako ni kwa sababu wewe ndo ulifanya history escalate. Unaongelelea kinembe ya dada yako like surely Wajahkoya. Surely. Tuongee sasa kama watu grown ups.
Your Highness, I can also add some point. I remember when Madam Roslyn won the award, Wajahkoya was representing her on that occasion, and when Obina spoke ill about the Kinembe issue, I remember your sister standing up for you and defending you, and even like he moved mountains for you, and then you use same thing, her weakness, to pin her down. That was so low of you, Wajahkoya. And as a brother, you should be a protective brother. Regardless of whatever it is, correct your sister with love. In public, don't do anything for clout chasing and all that. So imagine she stood up for you when somebody was trying to humiliate you with the same issue. So that was so low of you, Wajahkoya.
Judge, before I continue, Judge, before you take the mic,
to apologize
Judge, before you take the mic, okay, Wajahkoya, a minute. No, Wajahkoya, mimi sikuataka Wajahkoya. No, nobody is that. Don't feel attacked kwa koti, usifeel attacked, don't feel attacked. No, usifeel attacked, we to chill tunaongea to have conversation.
I'm going to give you the mic right now. I'm going to give you the mic, please, Miti.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the mic, but please, can everybody remain muted? What is happening in my courtroom right now? It's no longer justice. I can see from all the emotions right now. It's we, the state, the senior counsel, the state, this courtroom, looking at Wajahkoya with a different eye, right? And I know we cannot claim we are looking for a justice when we bypass emotions in this courtroom. Right about now, Senior Counsel Prince Mwiti just specified, wacha ni kuongeleshe kama mtu mzima. That statement carries a whole lot of what do you say? Summary of everything that is transpiring right now in the court. And that leads me to the moment that is so vulnerable in this court has just come into session. Mr. Wajahkoya, I want to prep you that this court does not look at you at a criminal angle, but you see that brother, that big brother that you are, regardless mama alikuja na wewe, ndiye akaoleka na baba ya Nyako, sijui nani ni Muluya, sijui nani ni Mjaluo, regardless of all those takataka.
Your Highness, sorry, I'm extremely sorry and I apologize.
Please, do not interrupt. I'm going to give you the mic. I want Mr. Wajahkoya to understand this courtroom is going to talk to you. I'm going to allow them to talk to you as our big brother. You are now no longer Nyako's brother. Let's start from there. We're going to respect you with your age, with yourself as Mr. Wajahkoya, out of Nyako's image or profile right now. And I'm going to give everybody a chance to talk to you. But I'm preparing you that your emotions you should not feel threatened, yeah? When you walk out of this high court, you're going to live maybe not as you are right now, or maybe you're going to live as something else. But I promise you're not going to live here as a damaged man, because we can all see, yeah? There was some damages that led you to speak this, yeah? Sometimes when you want to overcome this situation, accept that this is where I'm wrong. Accept it. It gives peace not just to you, but also even our watu wote wa TikTok. Because umeuliza swali moja ukasema, Nyako kusema mambo ya watu wa Catholic. Watu wa Catholic wakisikia, watasikiaje? Na mimi nakuuliza swali moja Wajahkoya. Kuna Shosho, wachana na wazazi walisha pass unfortunately, may they rest in peace. Shosho, wajomba, nani wakisikia we unauliza kinembe ya dada yako, watasikiaje? Bibi yako nyumbani, atasikiaje? Mtoto wako, atasikiaje? These things are on the internet and the internet just never forgets. So when we are doing this, we also aim at your betterment. It's not judgment, it's also at your own betterment so that ukwe free. Just set yourself free. Without wasting further ado, Council Prince Miti, you have anything to say apart from what I've just added? And also,
let me add something.
Yes, please. Yes, talk to him.
Okay, so Your Honor, Your Honor, I can see people. First and foremost, my intentions kukua hapa, it is not to attack Wajahkoya. That should not be the intentions. My intentions, wacha kwanza arudi. Guys, like, naona watu wananiandikia hapo chini ati Prince Mwiti yako hapa sijui ati unatafuta popularity. No, guys, like, mimi sitafuti popularity kuja ati natetea Nyako. No, I am Prince Mwiti. Don't forget that. That is number one. Secondly, guys, the end product ya hii nini yote hii discussion yetu tunahava hapa hivi, I would also want ama naweza furahi sana nikiona yeye na dadake leo wameletwa hapa, wamesameheana na kila mtu to move on from that. They are a family. Sasa tunafurahia tukiona watu wanavurutana juu na chini. They are a family. So the end product inafaa kuwa wakuje hapa hivi waongee, wa solve up their issue at the end of the day. Julikuanga public. This is the platform to do it. Pia huyo Nyako ati ni mzuri sana na tinamtetea. She's not at the nicest person kwa sababu pia escalate issues. We know what happened. So wote wawili at the end wakuje hapa watu tusameane, waache kusema ati waache kuwa na roho ngumu. At the end of the day they are funny. So mimi Wajahkoya, the problem I have with Wajahkoya, Your Honor, the problem I have with him ni yeye, like, he's the eldest. He could have controlled the situation if he wanted to, but he escalated the situation. He escalated the situation. Seti natetea hata huyo mwingine. But him, he had everything in his powers kunyamaza na kuacha hiyo story at a certain point. But he still aliendelea kuinsist iendelee ikafika point of no return sasa. For nini, by the guys, during that time Nyako alikuwa anabishana na brother yake. Niliona Nyako amebadilika. Nyako alikuanga under pressure. Trust you me, I've never seen Nyako amepigana na watu wengi sana kwa hii TikTok. But ile time alikuanga anapigana na Wajahkoya, he was really showing true emotions. Alikuanga very hurt about it. I won't lie to you. Mimi hata mwenyewe tumechambana na Nyako, but akuanga like ilikuanga tu a passive nini. Mpaka imefika time mpaka Nyako aliachana na TikTok kwa sababu sasa hiyo pressure, wewe kwanza Wajahkoya ndo uliput. Aliona mpaka familia sasa wameanza kumgeuka. Unaona? Hata kama sister yako ni mbaya aje, you stick by her. Hata kama anachambana ama anafanya nini hapa TikTok, wewe unafaa unakaa na yeye mpaka mwisho. So mimi waona, I would love at the end of this court session, this is the perfect platform juu ilikuanga public wakitukanana, mpaka huyo Nyako akuje today, they apologize to each other, they move on with life. Kama ni venye walikuwa nakaa, si ati mnakaa kama maadui na nyinyi ndo my brothers na sister. Yeah, at the end of the day tuendelee na nini. So Your Honor, with those few remarks, mimi nini, and Wajahkoya, I'm not attacking you. I'm just taking ile side yenye na feel iko sawa kwangu. Those are my true opinions, my sincere opinions. Now achana na mambo ya Prince Mwiti ule unaonanga TikTok. Hasa mimi hivyo tu. Sasa natetea huyo mwingine, sasa namtetea, siko ubaya. Don't feel attacked kwa hii koti. Thank you.
The mic goes to nani anataka okay, Goldie, your mic is unmuted.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Nimepanda hapa juu because hapa chini tunaona kwamba hii kesi imemlemea, it is one-sided na imemlemea Wajahkoya. Maybe it is because he doesn't have a counsel lakini ukweli wa mambo ni kwamba kesi inamlemea Wajahkoya. Now, the thing is this, when somebody comes to a court like this, he needs a closure. Si ati akemewe, he needs a closure. There is a reason why Wajahkoya has come here. Now, it will be so sad kwamba in this place Wajahkoya atapata mob justice. It would be very sad because down here we have so many people wenye wanataka walete kesi yao isikizwe, and if this is the way their case will be handled, it would be very, very unfair. So what I'm asking this court, ebu jaribu muangalie how you can assist this man Wajahkoya. Yes, a lot happened. Wajahkoya had make mistakes. The sister also made her mistakes. But at the end of the day, this family needs a closure. And it is up to us who are here to help this family get that closure. And that is why this man, it is unfair for people wanze kusema amekuja kwa sababu ya njaa. It is unfair watu wakuje hapa wakianza kumwambia mambo ya Binembe. And I even have liked the way he has said, when he entered there, he found the Binembe thing going on in TikTok. So let us not accuse him tukimwekea what has been going on in TikTok. This man has come here for closure, and it is up to us to
existence with each other. We are looking at that resolution of conflicts. And then nilianza hii kote nikisema wisdom is better than strength. Nilikuwa nimeona watu wamesema koti ifungwe. They were rioting, there was mob justice, but I said wisdom is the only way we can preside this case, because the case, it is sensitive. So prepare our emotions. I appreciate your tears, Wajahkoya. I want you to do not feel like you are a man, you are this. There's a way we are going to look at you, because yeah, it's happening. It is happening. It is supposed to happen. And this is the time. This is the moment. Right now, nataka tu kuuliza before Sandy uonge, can we please have people, the same people that were rioting, hii kesi ifungwe, hii koti itolewe, haina maana. Can we please seek and plead for Madam Nyako to appear? It is either today or nowhere else. It is either now or it won't happen. If Madam Nyako can honor this humble invitation to look at this, let her not miss this chance, because tukitoka hapa bloggers wamechukua vitu itawafavor na vitu italeta watu kwa page yao. If she's willing and if she can calm down a little bit and come here, it will be beneficial for us and everyone, even in their family. Hata shosho akiwa nyumbani, everyone will have peace of mind from today. Sandy, please take your microphone.
Thank you, Judge, for giving me this chance to speak. I'm here to represent Wajahkoya. I've been listening to the platform since morning, since it started. And all of you have seen that everybody was against him. Everybody was fighting him. Everybody was calling him names. He's there to look for money, what you call mboka or something. But in the other side, has anyone really gotten a chance to see that this man has given an effort to make peace with the sister? These are two parties who are both on the wrong. These are siblings who are both emotionally controlled. They're triggered. This is a sibling rivalry. Kila mtu saizi atakuwa yes. The sister is on the right side. Wajahkoya yeye Kenya anatafuta saizi ni pesa. But can you consider that if someone has ameloa ego yake chini, amejileta mbele ya watu wengi sana, because TikTok is a big platform, amejileta mbele ya watu wengi sana just to give a listening ear for people to at least break the rivalry between him and the sister. Mko hapa mnamdefend. Everybody's just against him. Hate speech everywhere. How do you expect someone to come out of that? Amenyenyekea kukuja kujiongelelea na kila mtu ako against him. Again, people are saying Nyako is not going to be present on the court. It doesn't matter. what I need you people to put on consideration is Wajahkoya amejitoa kujiongelelea. Despite of him being on the wrong, respect the man. Hakuna mtu mwenye ako clean. You can't tell me all of you on a clean sleeve in your families. There's always that black sheep in every family. And you can't keep on fighting someone just because amefanya vitu mbaya kwa familia yake. There's a black sheep in family that people need to recognize that this black sheep, one day, one time, atakuja kwa outshine everyone. It's becoming emotional because this is a man in tears. Me personally, I respect when I see a man shedding tears. I don't know if he's shedding tears of uchungu ama nini, but I respect the man. Simjui, I've never encountered with him in any way. I'm just a peaceful follower. In fact, I'm not even a fan of TikTok, but I started following this platform because I saw something different in TikTok. But you cannot justify someone with the wrongdoing. Nyinyi wote mko na makosa zenyu hapa, and you stop pointing fingers at someone because of the wrongdoing. Hii mambo ni ya watu wawili peke yake. If Nyako can be wise enough also akuja ongea na brother yake mkubwa, the better for us all. But you can't keep interfering and making your judgments and assumptions that these two, huyu amefanya hii, this is wrong. Hii mambo yaishe. If Nyako cannot appear, well and good. Wajahkoya, you have done your part. Even God is your witness. Thank you, Your Honor.
This is what
Please,
I like.
please, Your Honor, please, a minute, please. Please, Team Google. Sijui Team Google or whatever you call yourself, Team Google, please, stay out of this issue. Where at the end of the day, you and your families are okay. Mnataka sijui ati nini. At the end of the day, guys, nimwambia the end product, Nyako akuje hapa, mwache box moja, Nyako akuje hapa, we need to solve this issue. Akiwa hapa, they apologize with each other. Unasema akuji juu wewe. Unasema akuji juu ni nani kwako? Nyako akuje hapa, we discuss this issue. Wacha guys, stop talking at him. Unasema ati nini? When your families are at peace with each other. Mnakula Christmas wakiwa vizuri. Sawa, useme akuji kama unasema akuji kama nani? So Nyako, please, I am pleading with you as your fellow content creator. I know things zilienda wrong. The both of you are hurt. Hata we Nyako unajua I could see Nyako nimekufollow for the longest. I could see that emotions zako zilikuwa hurt na Wajahkoya. Please come, let's solve this issue. Tuendelee na maisha TikTok. You make peace with your brother.
Yaona niko na swali kwa Wajahkoya. Wajahkoya, ningependa tu nikuulize. Ilishafanyika, umesikia zile vitu zimefanyika, hata we mwenyewe ukajisikia. Ni nini imekufanya sana zaidi? Ni nini imekufanya ama imekuguza mpaka ukaamua leo ukuje kotini? Ukuje watu wakusikize na sisi pia utusikize. Ni nini sana imekuguza kwa hili jambo? Ni nini sana imekuguza Wajahkoya? Hiyo ndio ningependa kujua. Ni nini imekuguza mpaka ukasema, ikafika mahali ukasema, liwe liwalo, hata kama watanitukana, nitasimama kidete na nitasimama. Huyu ni dada yangu na makosa ilitoka. Ningependa kujua ni nini hiyo imekuguza sana zaidi Wajahkoya, kwa sababu lazima kuwe na sababu. Iwezi kuwa bure. Kwa sababu sio wanaume wengi wanaweza kuja mbele ya umati watu 2000.
Hata kwa msamaha.
I just want to know ni nini imemfanya mpaka ukakuwa na hiyo ujasiri.
Wajahkoya, tuongeleshe. Talk to us. This is a family of TikTok as well. Talk to us.
Kwa hiyo mtu ameuliza swali anajiita Mom Gladys.
Ni Mom Gladys.
Mom Gladys, thank you for that good question. Ile kitu kidogo imefanya nikakuja hapa hivi, me am a family man. I've got my kids, I've got my wife. And at the same time, I've got my nieces and nephews. Kutoka kwa hizo upande kwa madada zangu. As per now, the family is not okay. Mnyi mmekuja mkasema ni act kama the bigger person. So these are the first steps that I'm taking to be that bigger person in this family. Yeah, so ile kitu iko, we are not at peace at home. And then at the same time, we find ourselves being the talk of the town every now and again. Sahi siwezi piga hustles zangu with this situation. Hii kitu ime trend for like the whole of mid last month mpaka wa leo. So kupata tu my daily bread on a very peaceful environment imekuwa shida. Simply because watu wale wako TikTok wakipita mali niko, I had to close shops and get back home. Yeah, and then kidogo, I was going through a lot of depression. So that is why I'm here with you people. That is it. I just need peace in our family. Nataka tu tuendelee venye tulikuwa.
Yeah, hiyo ndio nilikuwa nataka nijue ni wewe mwenyewe, wewe binafsi. Unajua kama ni wewe binafsi vile umejieleza, hiyo inaeleweka. Hujatumia mtu mwingine kujileta hapa. Wewe mwenyewe umekaa ukasema hapana. Hii kitu ni ya nyumba yetu, ilishamwagika, wacha nitengeneze. So kama wewe mwenyewe ndio umeamua, mimi ni nani nipinge? So uko mbele ya koti na Nyako ni mtoto wetu na wewe pia ni mtoto wetu, hatuwezi wasulubisha. Hakuna mtu ako perfect. Hakuna mtu ako saint. God ndiye ana judge. Sisi tutaamua tu, lakini kuna ule wa kuhukumu. So wewe umejileta na umepiga mkono yako chini, na najua mali yuko pia yeye anasikiza. Ni vile uwezi muita tu haraka, hata kama ingekuwa ni mimi na labda hata hakujua unakuja kotini, hakukuwa na hiyo information. So maybe anaweza kuja ama maybe anaweza kosa kuja. Ni hayo tu.
Judge, please a second. I would like to speak to my client, Wajahkoya. Please, from now on, let me speak for you because I can see clearly you're in distress. Allow me to speak for you. Anyone who wants to direct anything to him, please direct it to me. Kindly. Thank you, Judge.
That submission has been taken into consideration. As well as I started by saying, tukianza hii kuwa mzuri, tulikuwa tumepigwa mawe sana. But I can see now people are saying this is not about attacking Nyako. And there's something Ma'am Gladys has just put into consideration. Ningependa tu nimwambie Wajahkoya. Sometimes our actions might seem genuine, but they might be misunderstood. For example, what is in front of us? Wewe ulikuja, but ule mwingine anaweza kuja aseme, huku niambia kwanza, ulinipeleka. She is allowed to say that, right? And Ma'am Gladys amesema, anaweza taka kukuja, ama ana information akose kukuja, ama this and that. So, going forward, please, whatever you do, from whatever the outcome will be, sometimes involve your sister too. I know there's not that connection now, we are trying to figure it out, but yani chukulia tu hiyo makini that next time you want to do something, the same way you went to Pesh platform, maybe she felt like ukumuuliza, ulienda uka seek a table in front of her enemies and you dined and wined with them. She might feel like this is a betrayal, but you on the other side, you had a good intention of, kuwa reconcile. So yeah, try and also be learning from this. I know you are a matured man, you're going to learn from this. I'm going to allow Sandy to speak to Sandy, Miss Sandy, you already spoke. There was Obange. I don't know if it's a Mr. or a Mrs. Please.
I'll speak later, please. Thank you so much. I'll speak later.
My lord.
You want to say something quickly?
Indeed, my lord. Thank you, my lord. My lord, I just want to reiterate what Councillor Mutia said. And actually, my lord, I'm going to reveal to this court that when these issues came to the public, behind the scene, I know Wajahkoya was trying. I know Wajahkoya was trying to solve things behind the scene. But these are family of stars. And all families have got struggles, but it's unfortunate, this one here, the struggles were playing on camera. But I can assure you, behind the scene, a lot of things were happening. So, Wajahkoya in front of us all here, as he has admitted as a man, we all fall short. But I do know he's truly sorry. I know that, and I can't reveal that. He's truly, truly sorry. And I hope this court will look at him with the merciful eyes and support them as we move forward. And lastly, my Lord, also I want the public to take responsibility as well. Kwa Kiswahili tunasema tumechocha. We were taking views through him. We were putting pressure. We were making content. But we forgot that, we're all human beings, we all hurt. So I thank you, my Lord, for bringing this case here. And as Senior Counsel Sadi Party has said, this is a hurting man. We offer them our prayers. We offer them our support. Wajahkoya usikue solo tu, tuko pamoja tu. And I hope that they'll find peace and they'll move on. Thank you, my Lord.
Your Highness, your Lord, if I may add something, please, Nyako, if you are listening to this, please find your place in your heart. Come and forgive Wajahkoya. Forget about ile platform in Tuko. I from a content creator to another, because I can tell the both of you are both hurt with whatever. Afadhali uchambane na mtu huko nje. Mimi ukichambana naye ni sawa. But the both of you are very hurt about this situation. Please, kuja, come to this platform and reconcile with your brother. Yeah, acha kusikiza mambo za external nini. Just come. We are extending a no leave hand. Please come. We discuss.
Thank you so much, Senior Counsel Prince Witi, for that. I you can see me smiling. I'm enjoying it. It's really nice also. It feels good. I will definitely recognize that. The mic is at Honorable Biwot, and I know Honorable Biwot, you were here before and you kind of felt like the judge was not giving you the mic. I'm sorry, it's just because sometimes unaona hata hiyo kiraoni ya judge, I have to put it aside and be a sister, a mother, and someone with my own emotions. We can't just be what we don't care, right? So I was trying to control the courtroom so that we reduce the heat that was there. The mic is on you. I'm interested to know what you have to present here. Please take this.
Thank you so much, Your Highness, for giving me this opportunity to present what I have on behalf of Wajahkoya, which I'm doing on pro bono. It is so unfortunate that I'm realizing that there is another forum that things are happening and then people will come up here. That is just the confession of Mwiti a few minutes ago, that in our other forum, this is what we are doing. And then he was speaking on behalf of this court. So I'm so surprised that what we are doing here is just something that already has been discussed. It is so unfortunate for my client, Wajahkoya, who I'm doing it on pro bono. It is so unfortunate and so unfair that there is something that is being done behind the backs and then being brought forward here, and we do it here, having been discussed and agreed on the other side. And it is not on their level as being lawyers. Yeah, so I'm surprised at that.
Yeah, Your Honor, yeah. And guys, comment section.
I will give my submission later on, but I really want to understand that what the discussion was on the other side, that when they are coming on this other side, they are already decided. I'm not sure if the court is part of the other side.
Oh, no, I don't understand whatever the council is saying. I'm not understanding anything unless maybe, yeah.
You are right. We don't understand anything. You don't understand anything, Mwiti. You are right.
Yeah. What did you say, Senior Counsel Obange?
understand anything.
Your Honor, I will have to drop Honorable J.K. Biwott
No, you don't
because
have.
he's
That is unfair because
time.
you want to.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, so sorry.
If I may speak, could it be he was saying there is a discussion elsewhere? The people business.
Kwa huko kwa live yake sasa yakiruka. Guys, you can tell. You want TikTok comfortable for the longest. Do not forget they are human beings. Sawa, si lazima show expression, but do not forget that. So kabla uende uanze kusema ati asikuje, hakuna usimsame wewe na wewe kwa familia yenu huko kushago kwenyu unachinja mbuzi Christmas. You are okay with your family. That is so wrong, guys. That is so wrong. Wacha kuja kai na brother yake. Hata akitoka Germany Nyako, akitoka Germany ataenda kwa brother yake, ataenda kwenyu. Ataenda kwa brother yake huyu ako hapa. Tuseme for example, amefukuzwa Germany. She will go to the brother, not you. So guys, chill. Wacha kuwe na amani.
Mtu ameuliza kwa comment section, is this a court ama patanisho? I'd love to say that I do not even recognize presence of academic dwarfs. You cannot fail to understand. One time the two of us used to spar, but now you're pushing your love too far. Hey, how can I? It depends with the nature of the case and how the argument is going. That determines. But a court is somewhere people come and get inaitwa nini? And wanapata afueni baada ya kwenda kukosana huko nje, wanapelekana mahakamani. So usingoje ni nyonge Wajahkoya, usingoje ni nyonge Nyako. I can't do that. This was a civil case, and a civil case we advocate for that peaceful coexistence. Nitarudia kwa Kiswahili. Ukiona court, it does not matter, but me, I'm promising you, this is something that won't happen in any other platform. I take pride in that. Why? Because we are matured mind here. Ile kukosana, kutafuta mboka, wanakuja hapa wanakuwa watu wakubwa, and they show us another side of it. Nani angejua Prince Mwiti ni lawyer? I never thought. He is a lawyer. Nani angejua anaweza ongea something like this? I never thought. So we allow TikTokers to come on this TikTok and just be human like the rest of us. So yeah, whatever it is, you take it as it is. Lady Jacqueline, Mr. Biwott is in the courtroom. Mr. Biwott, I'm sorry if we have in some way offended you, of which I know you.
Munipatie title ya music.
In some way,
Munipe title ya music.
Which I know you might have, yeah. But I wanted to add something. Ulikuwa unasema kitu, but it was so difficult for us to understand what you're trying to say. If you come on with a elaborate it so that
Anguka nayo.
Your presence in this court.
Where you headed.
Anguka nayo.
Because by the time I was getting in here,
Your judgment, which I thought was it should cost $1 billion to look this good. My technique,
my client.
all the pretty boy.
Thank you. It seems that you follow step to step. So I haven't even given a ruling yet.
My lord, My lord, point of objection, my lord.
Already spoken, and you are talking about the other person who is standing on against Wajahkoya.
It's
Wateni tusikie session kwanza.
Before even giving a ruling.
Okay, senior counsel, speaking Swahili.
Wacha tusikie session.
Senior counsel, just speaking Swahili. Like, ongeza Kiswahili sasa. Like, si lazima uongee nini.
Senior counsel JK.
Tumia Kiswahili, senior counsel.
My lord, point of objection, my lord. Kuna ruling yenye tunajua nilipoingia hapa nilikuwa nasikia halafu nikaingia hapa.
Senior counsel JK, let me stop you. There's no ruling that has been done. Everybody's just giving a listening ear. You came in, told us there's another platform that is being discussed about Wajahkoya and Nyako. So
I love you back.
Trying to clarify here is to understand what you're saying. There's no judgment that has been made yet. Kindly make that clear.
Swiss Frau. Thank you.
Prince amesema walikuwa wanaongea and he confess here before everybody that tulikuwa tunasema hivi.
No,
Honorable
JK.
What 1000? You tap.
I say like nasema kuna live.
Mutap na mcheze na live game.
Yenye mlikuwa mnasema
hakuna mtu mimi niko na account, niko na mbili, tunaongea na nani? Say I am here as me right now. I don't have any other account. But I'm wishing to notify you I'm somewhere and there is another live going parallel with this one. So I was trying kukwambia Nyako akuje. Namuona akidance akiruka huko. Namwambia I am trying to nini an olive hand. Please Nyako, come and forgive each other.
Okay.
Even though na try kumwambia juu namuona ako live kwa place ingine na Nasudo.
So kindly Prince track nani charge black ingie kwa you are thinking more of what you feel.
Your honor.
But don't indulge her after on your thinking.
Yeah. So I'm not even going.
JK, I don't think you're understanding yourself. I'm not
trying to sway the judge.
Doesn't matter. You don't have to understand anybody. When you are
not here to understand you, we are here to understand our client. Whatever you're telling us is not making sense.
It's not your business to understand me.
Thank
we
you.
are dealing with justice.
Personally, I don't want to understand you. I'm here to defend my client, not to understand you. Whatever you're saying is not making sense. So until you make sense to us is when I listen to you, because right now we are not listening to you.
I think that one judge akona shida huyo.
My lord, huyo mtu akona shida kidogo tafadhali.
Pretty little Morgan.
The poll agreed that he needs to be dropped and we did drop him. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sarah, thank you.
It's now clear. Thank you.
Well, it's good for my profession. Kuna sometimes hata judge kotini anapata kesi mpaka anasema imekuwa ngumu lakini tumemaliza vizuri. So I think we are heading to that moment. Mr. Nani hajasema kitu tu Wajahkoya. Wajahkoya, I don't know if you're feeling good right now. You are refreshed. Umepata chai baridi, chai moto ama maji baridi. You are able to still continue with us.
Thank you, Sarah.
Your honorable judge.
Yeah.
Na huyu Nyako ametuweka sana. Anakuja ama akuji sasa. Acha tumembembeleza sana. Kama hataki kumsamaha ikae. Wajahkoya, wewe kwa roho yako umesamea. Wewe tumekusamea Wajahkoya. Acha hata nikufollow Wajahkoya. You are a nice person, you have extended your hand. Wajahkoya, kama anataka kukuja tunampea 5 minutes. We give her 5 minutes. Kama kuja ongea na brother yako. Kama hataki kukuja akae.
Anataka kukuja ni sawa. Asipotaka kukuja pia tumuelewa.
Yeah, ndakuwa brother yako Wajahkoya. From now I'll be your brother.
I wear this smile because
thank you.
There is no amount of pride that could ever limit people from seeing who Judge Cinderella is, what TikTok High Court is, Madam Prosecutor, our Senior Counsel Prince Mwiti, Tandao, you're also there, the Senior Counsel that has just joined us today, even our plateful. I'm just wearing a nice smile. Do you know why? Sometimes it's not about strength, it's wisdom. So we welcome Madam Nyako. If she does not want to come here, we understand. We continue with what we are doing here because we are also not wasting time. We are heading somewhere.
I'm sorry, my lord. I'm interrupting you, my lord.
Yeah?
I'm sorry for interrupting you, my lord. Point of objection. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
My lord, when you single out Miti as senior counsel and you call me just Mutando is there, that is disrespect, my lord. And so, my lord, please take back your words.
Every senior counsel, yeah? Every senior counsel, your all protocols of that, yeah, I take it. I was just happy.
My lord, if Madam Nyako is not comfortable with her coming here, she can always send somebody we can My judge, we can always go to our platform. Me, Wajahkoya, and the council, we can always go there. We discuss. If she's not willing to come.
Let me tell you something, Senior Counsel. Do you know why I'm so happy? It's because when Nyako is live, anarukaruka, anatukanana, ama anatuongelea vizuri, ama hata hatuongelei, we are getting a reaction. If there is a reaction, there is a way. At the end of the day, we have gotten a reaction. And she is proving to me that she is human. She is human na kuna mali tumemguza. Me, I know it's from a point of relief. So akikataa kukuja ama aseme camera otherwise, ama
ni 40 ama 4,000? 40,000.